Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Sharky Does Sports. Today, I have a very special guest list, a very special cast, may I say. Got some debutants here on the table. The first debutant on my right, we've got star player.
Big debut,
bro,
big
I'm
debut.
nervous, you know. I haven't been on this channel before.
Yeah.
I've been paraded.
It's a big moment for you.
Bro.
a big
Because that star player has been on it every fucking week.
Yes.
Finally off it. For
Now
fuck's
we've,
sake.
got, now we've got SP. And opposite him, we've got another SP. We've got Shawnee Pizzle.
Oh,
Welcome.
big debut, big debut.
Come on,
What's your thoughts on that Sean guy?
just knacks you, brother.
Fuck.
Got some horror takes.
Honestly.
Mahrez or Salah.
Come on, man, it's got to be Mahrez.
Oh, so you're exactly like another Sean guy.
I thought that was common.
And next to Sean, we have a guy who's not been here for a long time. He's actually not a debutant. He's been here the most.
That's true, yeah.
We've got Ilias. Welcome, Ilias.
Elias Noriega.
Welcome back. It's been a while, but you're back.
Small Willy Illy.
That's what they call me in the streets.
Before we
That's what
start,
they call me in the
do
streets.
you want to say anything about another man who's sometimes on that seat?
Say names.
Another result. Loss. Doesn't turn up.
It's starting to become a pattern.
Rhymes with C-man.
See, man, it is.
Seaman,
Liban.
as you want to know, man.
Yeah, Man United lost and Liban's not here. It's a trend.
But I don't blame him because he said that he was not going to come if Man United lost.
Yeah.
So it's fine. We got Elias.
True.
I'm a real Man United fan.
Exactly.
Real Man United.
Well, today we're going to be speaking about the Premier League managers because let's be honest, that's all that's been talked about right now.
And no one cares about international friendlies as well.
Yes, we're entering international break.
San Marino.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
I think us lot in this room could give a good game to San Marino.
Yeah.
I
won't break a sweat.
reckon. Nice.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Premier League managers this season have been a talk of the town. A quarter of the Premier League managers have already been sacked, and we're about
That
a quarter
is
of the way.
five,
And we're
you
about
idiots.
and we're about a quarter of
It's
the
nuts.
way into the season. So
The maths
how
is
it's
mathing.
going, by the end of the season, everyone will be sacked.
Oh,
So today we're going to be ranking our Premier League managers, every single one of them. We've got a tier list that you'll see, that you'll be seeing on the screen as you go along. So if you are listening to the audio and you do want to watch the video and watch our tier list, then feel free to head over to YouTube and type in Sharky Does Sports. If you're watching the video and you want to listen to the rest of the audio, head over to Spotify or iTunes and type in Sharky Does Sports. Okay, so before we start, I want to give a quick shout out to James Alcott. He did this. James, I don't agree with your tier list. You put Arteta very low, so I decided to bring it to SDS, and we're gonna give our try. But if you do want to watch James's tier list, link is in the description below. James is a friend of the channel. Okay,
Not the James we know, right?
James Lawrence Alcott.
James downstairs right now.
Oh, no.
James
When you said James, I was like, what? This is when the James did this.
Okay, so yeah, we've got a tier list, guys. We've got 20 Premier League managers. Dean Smith and Daniel Farke are still on our tier list because Norwich and Villa haven't replaced them yet. So we're going to be judging them still. And obviously we've got a couple of new managers that we're going to judge based on how we think they'll do and how they've done in the past. Okay, so
I should have put Steve Bruce in there as well, isn't it?
Nah, they're replaced.
no, they've got
That's
Eddie Howe.
replaced today, yeah.
Eddie Howe. So we've got Eddie Howe. All right, so first we're going to go one by one, and we're going to place them where we think they'll be, and then we'll start shuffling them around after. So we got Arteta first, right?
Yeah.
What category? Right now, we'd have to think about exact position. But what category do we reckon?
But let me ask you.
6 to
since-
10?
Let me ask you since you're the host in it.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know how it works 16 to 20. Well, can we have like a word for it, if that makes sense? Like 16, 20, they're just Darwin
No,
managers.
it's the bottom five. That's the bottom five. Like we're gonna eventually at the end of it with the 2 to 5, it'll be in that order 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
See how? But right now, let's just put them in the categories and then we'll reshuffle them towards the
hear
end.
you.
So Arteta is the first man we can see there, anyways. So Sean's already pointing at 11 to 15. I'm thinking let's start him at 6 to 10.
6 to 10.
Do we agree? And then we might move him down.
Six
Well,
to
Well, I
there might be
got
too many people.
Three
that-
Arsenal
I
fans
got him
are
at
gonna
13.
You got him at. Oh, you made your list before. Innit?
I made my own list.
You made one already,
very
so you've got him
prepared.
at 13.
Yeah.
Three Arsenal
What we
fans
think?
will
What we
say
think?
no to
He
that.
might end up down there, 11, 15.
Yeah.
But what are we thinking right now?
Previous track record. He hasn't got a previous track record like that. He's
Okay,
only.
fair
He's
enough.
only.
He's
He's
won a
only.
trophy with the club.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
It's not a trophy though, really.
As many trophies as
FA
Tuchel.
Cup's not a trophy. Well, come
Some
on,
say
Sean. No, Sean.
better
FA Cup
trophy.
is a real trophy.
Yeah, but all right, cool.
It's facts.
Okay, but the thing is, Arsenal's a big club,
Yes.
Massive.
massive club.
Huge,
ginormous.
huge.
Should be in certain cups, Carling Cups,
Yeah.
Enormous club.
Carabao Cups, or whatever.
So where is in the
FA
Carling
Cups.
Cup this year?
We're in the quarterfinal.
Yeah, but
So
it's
that's bad.
like
Where
Arsenal.
we're fifth in the
Yeah,
league.
but
I'm
you
not
strive for
disagreeing.
better.
Points outside the top
He's
four.
performing well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, there's
No,
a
I'll
lot of
give you that.
managers that I feel that are been put in a lot more harder places to
No,
work
I get it.
wonders.
13 doesn't sound awful. 13 doesn't sound awful, but
For me,
I've got to wait till I got to wait out.
For me, I'm thinking like he is like right now 8th to 10th. That's what I
All right,
put,
you know
6th
what?
to 10th.
You can have him in there for now.
For now, but then we might end up having.
yeah,
I don't hate
The managers that I will then argue their point for
Exactly.
above him.
no, I don't hate 13. I don't hate 13.
Exactly.
Mm.
But
But I'm just at this moment in time, it's probably recency bias. I would say one
Yeah,
to 10.
recency
That's what I'm
bias,
saying.
yeah.
Recency
But, yeah.
bias is the thing
Top
where
10.
people are now starting to think that Arteta's doing a good job with him.
people now, but not me. Me, I've been there
Yeah.
from the start.
No, me and
Yeah, but
Abdullah,
that's just
me and
delusional.
Star Player
That's
soon
not
are
delusion.
gonna.
I just understand.
We're gonna have a
football
public
differently
apology
to how
soon.
people
We're gonna do a public apology
Yeah,
for
we'll have
Arteta
that.
soon.
We'll
very
have
soon, yeah.
intervention soon.
Me and Star,
There is
yeah.
a video on this channel we
Yeah.
released a few months ago
Yep.
about should Arteta leave, and I was
Yeah.
alone on the table. I was saying no
I
Yeah,
wanted.
but
to
that was only because of the fixtures at the start of the season where people thought that he was
because
getting cooked.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I understood that that was a temporary thing.
Yeah.
But now I will sacrifice my life for Arteta.
How is that going to match my life on Arteta?
Sacrifice my life for Arteta right now. Right now, I'd sacrifice my life for.
I will do a lot for Arteta. Right?
How will
Yes.
you want for Arteta?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Stars knows.
We've got Rafa Benitez next. What category are we thinking for Rafa?
What did I put reference?
If we're doing track record, he's got to be in the 6'10" as well.
Yeah,
I'll say
right
6'10"
now I'm
at the
looking-
moment, at the
right
moment.
now, I'm looking up dashing. I think
Yeah.
to be fair,
But I think he'll be higher,
I'm going to
6.
dash a lot of players in 6 to 10 to start off with. Then
Yeah.
it'll be hard. They'll have to be like, okay, these guys have to move down.
Because yeah,
I'll put in 2 to 5
Really?
wow,
at this moment in time.
2 to 5.
Before we start.
Sean's giving you a face like,
Wait. There's
No,
Yeah,
you
it's a
said
lot.
it. You said it.
I've
no,
got
no,
Rafa-
just-
I've got Rafa 12.
no. I'm just dashing them in there
Okay.
early. Then obviously work our way down if that makes sense.
yeah. But I think
Okay.
that's too high. I think for me, I'll dash him in the 6 to 10.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Because he could be like 7th, 8th.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think he'd be a
6
high
to
6 to 10. He'll be like
6 to
7th,
10?
8th, yeah.
All right, 6 to 10.
Never won a league. Never won a league.
But he's a good manager though. When he was at Liverpool, he's a good manager.
He's
Good manager for you guys
in
as well.
general, all over the world.
Good manager
by
for
the
you
way,
guys as well.
by the way, if you see us
Stable,
like
stable.
looking over to that side a lot, it's because we've got the screen of the tier list, so we're looking over at that, and I see behind the camera is actually managing the tier list, but you guys can see it on the screen. Next, we've got Marcelo Bielsa. This man, he is like your favorite manager's favorite manager.
I don't
Everyone
like
talks
that.
about
Don't like
him. Pep Guardiola like idolizes him. He's got a stadium named after him
Don't like
in
that.
Argentina.
like
He's apparently this philosopher in football, and he's had this famous press conference where he brought in all the journalists and he's sat them down for 2 hours breaking
Don't hear
down
that.
tactics.
Don't
He's
hear
got
that.
so much stories where he has notes and books on every team in the league. When he's in a championship, he had a whole page, 2 pages on the 19th place team's second choice goalkeeper.
That's
He had a scout report on him.
That's a sickness.
So apparently this guy's a genius in football. But for Leeds, he's brought them up back to the Premier League, which they haven't been in years. He's
First season
had a
exciting.
good season last
Yeah.
season. Not so much of a good season so far this season. What we think for Marcelo Bielsa?
He had a good start to the season, but then Leeds.
Well, first game they got popped by Man United. Is that a good start?
No, but like the first half of the season, they had a good first
This
half of the
season?
season. No,
Oh,
last
I
year.
thought about
No,
this
no,
season.
No, I'm talking about last
okay,
year.
Yeah.
They had a good first half to the season,
They
but
got
then.
good results against big teams.
Yeah.
Very good results.
But this is the thing. I've got Bielsa at 10th,
Okay.
but that's only because we haven't seen what he's capable of with a better side.
Why are you so shocked?
10th. And
Yeah.
you got Rafa Benitez at 12.
Where would you have him?
Who? Think I
Bielsa.
have him 11th, 15th, bro.
I
Brother just
have
crouches,
Bielsa's-
bro.
I don't
Yeah.
blame. I don't
That's
blame
all he does,
people.
bro. He just squats,
Yeah.
bro. He don't do-
I
I
don't.
don't want
I
no
don't-
tactics, bro.
I don't blame him for having him 11th to 15th though.
Yeah.
He
But-
hasn't, bro. He managed. What was it? He managed Marseille, Lille.
Leo, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not going off of.
Did alright.
I'm not
He
going off
he was
of.
good with Chile as well, I remember.
Yeah, but I don't know if they won anything with Chile. It was like
won that.
Sampioli, I think that.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
won
Was
it.
he,
San
was
Pauli,
he not
yeah.
wait, was he when they won Cup America? Wasn't he?
No, it
No,
wasn't him. It was
San
San
Paolo.
Pauli.
That's what I'm
The-
saying, like-
the Marseille one. I think
It's
Marseille.
like
He did a good job of Leo.
Yeah. No, for me,
Napoli.
it's like you. It's as
Yeah.
you said
Yeah, yeah.
with. It's as you said with that the manager. Obviously, other managers rate him highly, but
Yeah.
if you're such a genius or whatever,
Why
how
not
have
a
you
better
not
job?
figured it out?
Yeah,
how have you not figured it out?
that's how I look
He's
at it.
brought him to the Premier League. He's had 2 seasons. First season he just
No,
missed
but in
out
general-
on the
but in general-
promotion.
Yeah.
in general,
second
though, bro.
season brought
No,
him
but
back
he
up.
should
In
have a
general,
better job.
besides Argentina, he's managed different teams. Okay, now we can see his accolades, but
Yeah, he's not won anything. He's literally not
I
won
think,
anything.
I think it was only with
He-
old boys, isn't it? He won
He's
something.
the only.
yeah, it's like Argentina.
Yeah,
Everyone
that's
just
the team that's named
That's
stadium.
the
after him.
stadium, yeah.
yeah, no,
But that was in the
Argentina.
early 90s.
Argentina might have done a madness, but
He managed-
I'm on the
once
same
you
boat
come
as you.
here,
Like,
it's
everyone
like,
talks about you so much. Why haven't you got a better job?
Yeah, you've
I
been in
bet
coaching
you-
for
do you know
like
what I mean?
20 years.
plus.
Yeah.
More.
Like-
I'd say, bro,
Yeah.
20 plus, bro.
But that's what I'm saying.
But
So
he,
that's
like-
why I've got him quite in that middle bracket. Because
It's like if other managers might rate him, like I said, the Pep loves him.
Poch played under him and
Yeah.
became a manager and learned under him as well. So
It's a weird one.
He's
It's a weird
clearly,
one.
he's clearly,
He might be
clearly-
stubborn, you
he's
know. He might
clearly
be just a stubborn manager where
I doubt
he
it.
doesn't.
I wouldn't see him turning
adapt
down a
his
job.
style.
He's clearly a mastermind in football. I reckon he will get a big job.
He's worked
After
with
Leeds.
He's worked with some very mediocre players at Leeds and built them a system where they've been able to be stable in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And he does. He's like,
That's why I've shown the respect to him, of him being 10th
right.
and not having a better team to work with.
Yep.
But at the same time, he still hasn't achieved.
he is very stubborn.
Of course,
So-
but like you said, that's a very good point that you said because Leeds went from a giant powerhouse back in the 90s,
Yep.
and then they've not come back into the Premier League.
Remember, they used to
since
sack
then.
their manager all the
it's
time.
fair.
He's now in this is fourth season. In 4 years,
Yeah, first
3
year he
years,
got
in
runner-up.
3 years, which was last season was his third season, he went from that to bringing them back into the Premier League. Now, like Sean
Stabilising.
said, they're becoming a stable Premier League team. That I don't think they'll stay in the Premier League for years and years now.
Yeah.
Like the Evertons and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's turned with a club like
And
Leeds,
that's a great
you're
job.
not- yeah, that's a great job he's done.
But this year, there have been obviously he's been all right. Last year, as soon as he came up, he did a madness with Leeds. I respect him for it. This year, he's not done that.
They haven't
Obviously,
looked
still
great
early.
this year.
Still
But
early.
then again, you
I'm
have to
sold.
also consider.
But he's had money this year. He
The
bought
Patrick
Firpo.
Bamford's not been available. He's been injured.
But remember, he signed Rodrigo for like 30 million.
Yeah,
He
Dan
signed
James.
Rafinha for like not
Rafinha's doing well.
too much. But obviously, he turned out
Face
amazing.
is on fire.
doing
Dan
well.
James.
Dan
Pissing
James,
me off.
Dan James,
Fantasies popping up every week.
Dan James, 28 million. Final day of the season. They signed that Junior Firpo.
Yeah.
It's like they've signed personnel that they like, but have they banged? Like if I'm looking at
Yeah.
Rodrigo last year,
I think they got the second season blues.
Blues.
Who had it before? Someone had it before where their first season.
Sheffield United.
Yes,
They
Sheffield
came
United.
seventh.
They came sixth or
Sixth
seventh,
or
whatever
seventh.
they came.
And then they got relegated next
Yeah,
year.
but
Got
that's
relegated
a bit-
because
I-
everyone figured them out.
Yeah, but I think
I
that's a bit
think
of
they
a
had
figure
a
out
lot.
how you play
Sheffield
now.
United had a lot of
Le-
injuries as well. So
Because Leeds do that, they play that positionless football. Like they have all these players
Yeah.
playing forward, and then you look on the pitch, you have them, my man playing centre mid, the other guy playing centre mid.
Yeah.
So it's like I think teams just clock now. Yo, you just have to catch them on a counter and you score.
he has signed a lot of players.
Yeah,
So obviously he's got, because you know how people say, like, as you said with Bielsa, he doesn't have the personnel sometimes to see if he's a better manager. With Leeds, like I said, last 2 years, he has had firepower. He has had money, and he's got the best out of. He's got obviously he's turned Rafinha. Rafinha's already good, but
Yeah, but he's got a lot of
put-
League
put him
One
in the-
Championship kind of
Still.
players
Yeah,
in
yeah.
his
But
team.
that's
And you got to
on
remember,
him.
when you're working the shit out of them as well, because to be
Yeah,
honest,
that's on
he
him, though.
works the players hard.
Like, look
And
what he's
this
done
could
with
be a
players like
burnout-
Calvin
This could be a
Phillips.
burnout area where
but
the players.
you know the Premier League though. It's like there's only so much you can get out of someone until you go. You know what? I'm replacing him. So
I know,
like
but
last year, he
can't
must have
the
looked
luxury.
at.
He can't have the luxury to flip a whole squad on its.
No,
on its table.
but he's got like players that came through the championship or whatever that turned out to be better than what the
but
Calvin
he's
Phillips,
made them better than what
Stuart
they are.
Dallas, yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
Alioski,
they-
whatever.
yeah.
Alioski's gone now, but like
Yeah.
you know those type
Yeah.
of players, Matej Click, whatever, they've turned out to be better than what they are. But they're
Under
still
the management of Marcelo Bielsa.
no. I give him that,
Yeah.
but I'm not. I don't rate him high. I don't rate him
Yeah,
as
we could tell.
yeah.
no, I don't.
can
Yeah,
tell.
I don't rate him as high as a lot of people like me. I think Rafa's a better manager than him, and
Yeah.
obviously Sean's put him at 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got the potential. I think Bielsa, as old as he is, I still think he's got the potential to,
Yeah.
be able
I
to
don't
take
need
on
to
a
hear
better
potential.
potential.
club.
What I
think-
don't need to
I
hear
hear potential
potential
when you're like 70 years
yeah,
old.
I-
60 years old. I don't want to hear
I don't want to hear
60 years
potential.
old.
I bro.
Well, managers
Managers could go on forever, bro. I can't
exactly.
lie.
Yeah, but I don't hear potential at 60, 70, man.
Everyone,
Don't hear that.
even the average or dead managers have had the chance. Like not Dave. Obviously, Dave Moyes is not dead, but he had a good. He played well for
I
Everton.
thought you
went
meant
to-
literally dead for a second.
We'll
No,
get
no,
on
no,
to
no,
him.
no,
Let's
no.
let's
I thought you were talking
okay.
about man
Let's
that's
let's put Bielsa somewhere now. Then we'll
I'll put
obviously
11,
come
15,
back.
point me 11,
So you put-
15.
Okay, let's have a vote. You put him 11, 15.
100%.
What would you sit him in for now?
I would.
You had him
put
at
6 to
10th,
10. Yeah.
What would you put?
You two sold me. I'll put him 6 10.
For now, let's put him 6 10.
I was with you,
We've got everyone.
and they had a good
He
argument.
might move down.
and they
This
moved
is
me 6
why
10.
It looks like we're going to be
telling you.
It looks like we're going to be overcrowded in that 6 10
Yeah,
category
yeah.
anyway. So we're going to have to
I
shuffle.
think we're gonna
some
have like
down.
15 man. That's
Yeah,
16.
yeah, we're gonna have to shuffle
He's
some.
not.
down.
He's not.
15 out.
He's
Five
not-
position
yeah,
area.
6 to
We got
10 manager,
15
bro.
men.
Yeah.
He's not 6 to 10
Next, we've got the
manager.
Wolves manager, and I'll be honest with you, I don't even know his name. What's his name?
Lake.
Huh?
Lake. Lake.
I don't know.
LAIG in it.
What's
LAGE.
What's
Yeah, it sounds like lag.
yeah? What's Wolves? What's Wolves? Been
They're
up to
doing well
year?
this season.
Wolves. No,
First
they're
season.
us, Wolves, and I think City or Liverpool are the 3 informed teams in the league.
Yeah,
Before
Wolves have been
this
on
weekend,
front.
Yeah.
it was we both won 5, us and Wolves, and then it was Man City who had won
Yeah.
6 in a row. And then us was 5 and 1,
Yeah.
and they were 5 and 1. So they've done well.
The
They lost
only-
their first 3 games of the season, and then they did us, and they flipped it.
Yeah.
And then they won like 5 in a row. So like
The
they're
only
doing well
yeah,
now.
The only credit I give them is he's had to fully change the system from
Yeah,
5 at the
completely,
back, and he's playing
completely.
4 at the back now. If that makes
But
sense.
they've been
still-
quite defensive. They've still
Yeah.
had
He's
quite a
still
good
playing.
defensive
No, but
record.
he's
Some
doing like
games
what-
he's playing 5
Yeah.
at the back.
Yeah.
No, but you have to do
Max
that, I think.
Kilman has joined
Yeah.
the back. The other
Yeah.
two centre
Yeah,
They
backs.
changed
No,
it
I
to
hear
three.
that.
When they started winning, they changed it to 3 at the back. But I think he's doing that because it's like, you know, when you first come to a club,
Yeah.
you have to sort out the defense first. So it's
Yeah.
like, let's do the 5 at the back,
Yeah.
and then we'll flip it next season or halfway through
And
the
he's
season.
done
to how I want to play.
he's done some good signings as
Listen,
well
he's-
with
yeah.
Wang Hee-chan.
Yeah.
He's on
Yeah.
fire.
Major signing.
For
Right.
someone like Jimenez who was
Portuguese
struggling.
core as
Yeah.
well still there.
Exactly.
So they've got
He's
a
doing
still got
well,
no
but
Neto
I
and
don't,
stuff
I
like
don't know
that.
nothing about
Same.
him. Like, I
Yeah.
just-
He's doing well, but it's very
Yeah.
early.
I think
That's why.
He's
Where did he come
managed
from?
what 10 games in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
11 games.
what team did he manage before?
I'm sure he came from Portugal.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe
Oh.
Sporting something.
Are
he's
they,
not
are they
scoring.
only importing
I feel like
Portuguese
he's a
managers
Braga
to
man.
chat to the players?
That's what I'm thinking of. Braga.
This is why it's a bit. This is why I've been a bit funny about thinking about where to place
Benfica.
them as well.
Benfica.
Yeah, see,
okay.
like, are they only hiring Portuguese man to just talk Portuguese to the band?
Yeah, I'm sure they are. I think that's their recipe.
That's
Because they've got how many Portuguese players?
That's their philosophy.
And I
If
always
that-
look at like
if
how
that-
do they do the homegrown thing?
If that's the basis,
It always confuses
I've got
me.
him 16th anyway.
Yeah,
I'd put him lower down.
Only because it's like he's just come to Premier
I
League.
know,
He's doing a good job.
he's.
I'd put
yeah.
him in the 16th to 20th.
Sorry, Wolves fans. Like I don't know much about him, so don't.
But the
get
formula in our great form.
Yeah, if it stays this season, then
Yeah.
we'll carry on. Next up, we've got Antonio Conte, the man who prefers to kill players that don't want to listen to his instructions.
Sicker.
So, Dele Alli,
He's
run for your life.
Yep.
Antonio Conte, we know what he can do. We know what he's done. He's
Yeah, definitely a 2 to 5 man.
He's a Premier League winner.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we putting Antonio Conte? I'm saying 6th to 10th.
6 to 10.
High 6th to 10th.
High 6
There's
to
some
10.
top managers here, bro.
I got him. I got him in 1 to 5. I got him 5th.
I'm putting him 2 to 5.
Oh, 2 to 5.
Yeah.
he's
With
2 to
what he
5.
done with Chelsea, that those 2, what was it, 2 seasons there? 2 and a bit?
He kind
What?
of fucked with the second season
Exactly.
still.
He won.
It's
He won.
two and a bit, right?
First, he won in his first season.
Yeah.
Won the league, and then second season wasn't so good.
Yeah, I remember it was the second season.
But
yeah,
that was when Chelsea were going 10th, won the win the league next year, then finished 6th, then win the
Yeah.
league. Weird
Yo-yo
times.
club. Yo-yo
I
club.
got
Weird
him.
times.
I got him 5th still. I can't lie.
I'd put him lower end of 2 to 5, so
I
4th,
put him
5th.
high end of 6 to 10, so like 6th, 7th. Well,
Stars,
where
what
would
do
we
you
have him
think?
sit for now?
What do you think, Stars?
I'd say 2 to 5.
All right, let's put him in for that. Let's put him there for now.
Majority vote 2 to
He
5.
won the league last year, man.
Yeah.
Let's put him there.
Yeah.
I'm only want to basing it on Premier League stuff.
I'm not going to lie, his resume
Yeah,
is crazy as well.
He's a serial winner, we know that.
Yeah.
But, and he is a good manager, but at Spurs, do we think he can do it?
Nah, they got too
Do
much
we think
deadwood.
do we think he'll be a 2 to 5 manager at Spurs?
At Spurs, nah. They got too much deadwood, man.
It's a tricky one for
It
me.
is Spurs.
Yeah, it's very hard.
I wouldn't be
Spurs is a
surprised if he like amazed me still.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't be surprised, but then when I look at their squad, it's like,
They're in the cup.
I feel for
They're
him,
in the
they're
cup
in
still.
the same stage as us.
He's a good manager. He's going to change it around.
They're obviously
there,
going to go far.
I
in
don't
the
know how
Conference
long it's going to take him to change
League.
it
They'll go far
around.
in
the thing, though,
Conference
innit?
League. But it's like, where do they finish the season? Do they finish 8th? Do they finish top 6?
Is Harry
Like,
Kane
with
going
that
to wake
squad?
up? Is that
Yeah,
like,
he
it's
hasn't
just-
woken up
it's
yet.
on the
What's he
players.
got? 1 goal in 10 games in the league? 1 goal in 11 games?
I just look at the rest of the managers and think, are any of them better than him? And there's only a certain amount of people that I'd say were better than him as a manager.
Yeah.
For me, yeah, I think there are a few better than him. Like there is the whole accomplishments and what you have achieved,
Yeah.
but then I also look at managers and I look at based on what club they manage as well.
Yeah,
It's-
that's
you
what I
can't-
mean. Yeah,
like how the job they're doing for the club they manage.
Yeah,
I already know who you're
100%.
talking about. I just know who you're talking
Exactly.
about
So
already. I know who you're talking
there's a
about
lot of very good managers.
100%,
and I think that's
100%.
why I'll put him like 6th. But for now, let's leave him there. Obviously, we're gonna readjust. Next up, we have Mr. Dean Smith. Is that who's just been sacked?
already. Yeah, just been sacked.
been sacked.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Unfortunate. Didn't deserve it.
Didn't deserve it so soon.
Yeah. I think give it
Yeah.
till Christmas, January.
Yeah, I think it
Was
was a
that
bit
5
hasty to
losses on the
sack him.
trot?
Yeah,
5
yeah,
losses
but
on the trot. But I think
He kept changing.
I think these days, I think loyalty's lost
Yeah,
in
yeah.
football.
Yeah.
Loyalty was a big
It's a
thing.
business.
Loyalty was a big thing in football.
Yep.
At the times of Arsene Wenger, Alex Ferguson,
Yep.
all these kind of players. And I think these days, someone like Dean Smith,
Mm-hmm.
for what he's done at Villa,
Mhm.
from managing him in the Championship
Mhm.
to getting them promoted,
Mm.
to in their first season having a great surviving
with Jack Grealish, yeah.
and then next season after that having a great season, bringing in top players like Emi Martinez last season,
And him
then-
even making Jack Grealish 100 mil player.
Jack Grealish from
Yeah.
that's the Villa
Yeah, exactly.
boy to
Yeah.
100 selling for 100 million, which is good. That's the job
That's
that he's
great
done.
business, yeah.
He's moved Jack Grealish to the left wing for Villa when he was 10.
Mm.
He's done a great job.
Yeah.
Kept him in the Premier League again. Done a good job. And then after doing all that,
Yep.
5 losses is enough to
Only
get you
5
sacked.
losses. Yeah.
Where's the
Yeah,
loyalty?
only
Where
5
is the loyalty in
No,
today's
but
game?
five losses is not that big of a deal, especially from a team who overachieved in the previous
Exactly.
season,
Yeah.
where people expect Villa to get results from all the when you on weekends. If I see Southampton versus Aston Villa, back in the days, like 2-3 years ago, Aston Villa versus Southampton, that would be seen as a clash where
Can I ask you guys
Go
a
either
question
way.
though?
People fancy Aston Villa to beat Southampton.
But
They
that's-
fancy them to beat.
and then why is that?
Brighton.
Because
They fancy them
because
to
they
beat-
overachieve.
Yeah.
They think that's their level consistently.
Even the signings they made this summer when DR,
they haven't
Bailey,
and they haven't kicked on. That is the issue.
Ings,
Yeah,
those
yeah.
are like big. Those are
But
big
it's hard
signings
for you to
a
kick
club
on when
like
you've
that.
lost a player of a quality such like Jack Grealish.
Yeah.
So
You know, with that the Dean Smith manager. Obviously, we know he's good, whatever. But was he doing Grealish and Inshallah?
Or was he doing Grealish and
so it's
Inshallah?
like play through Grealish and nothing.
But that's
I
what
don't
happens
think
when
so.
you're at a club like that. When
I
you
think-
when you
I
have
think-
to
I
start
Because they
I
started.
think
Because
they
I
had
remember
great-
last year. Because last year they started off super well, whatever.
Yeah.
Then Grealish was out for time,
Yeah.
and I remember the form dipped a bit. I understand
But
because
I
of
get
Grealish.
that because it's Grealish.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
yeah, but he's got man
a
like
quali-
Mateus Cash overperforming and stuff like that.
No, I like.
Cashki.
Who the hell is that? I know it's Polish.
Cash-
I was-
Mateus
I was
Kashki.
so confused for a second. I was like, Mateus
Kaszowski.
Yeah.
Kaszakowski.
No, I think he's a good manager, but no thingy. Like, what was his name? Who managed Tottenham when they had?
I just
Bale?
think that how
Bale's
many
there.
Few of them.
Yeah, but how many times last season did
No,
we
I
did?
think it's High Redknapp or something.
Redknapp
Or Tim
managed
Sherwood
it.
or something like that.
Tim Sherwood probably.
Yeah, but how
did.
many times did we like last season we have spells of certain
was
players
Tim
that
Sherwood.
performed well?
Huh?
How many
Tim
times?
Sherwood had Hurricane in it.
Yeah, he did.
How many times did we go last season where we didn't just applaud Jack Grealish? Like he got Ross Barkley on a loan. Ross Barkley was overperforming. McGinn, people love McGinn.
Yeah, no, I hate you.
People thought Matty Cash was playing well. People respected
you're right,
Matty
you're
Tar-
right.
People like Matty Target.
That's why I asked the question. That's why I asked the question.
They had a good squad. They had a good squad.
Konsa was
Tyrone
arguably
Mings,
considered better than Mings, and Mings got international call up. So all these players have had good
still there.
good seasons,
but
and they're all still there.
But
So
they've done.
maybe 5 losses a bit too hasty.
Besides this season, I think that their owner or manager, or whatever, the scout has picked up quality players. Like I said, the Matt Cash from Nottingham Forest, you got Douglas Luiz, the other players and stuff like that. So obviously they know that they've done their homework and they know which players fit Dean Smith's system. And do you think he's maxed them out, or do you think it's
I
because
think
of
they
the
just might need to. They just want to refresh things.
Bro, 5 games is
Like
not,
Tyrone
it's
Mings
not a
got
long
dropped.
period of time.
Like Tyrone Mings has been
No,
dropped.
five games.
He's
It's
been
criminal.
changing the formation back and forth.
5 games is criminal, and I give him that. He deserves way more for what he's done, what he's achieved.
Way
He
more.
deserves half the
way
season
more.
at least.
Well,
Bro,
well,
full.
I-
If they're not in relegation zone,
No, but
I
at
think-
least half a season.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But where are we putting him? Say he was still at Villa. Where are we putting him?
I'm putting him
11, 15, but high 11, 15.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that says a lot for someone that's been sacked.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put him in there for
Because
now.
who was
It
it?
might end up going down.
I think Norwich. Norwich came
I
out
had
and
Dean at
said,
11.
Okay, can see.
Norwich came out and said they're looking at Dean Smith as manager.
Interesting.
So he has Dean Smith above Rafa Benitez and Marcelo Bielsa, right?
Yeah, interesting. Very interesting.
What they were given,
Yeah,
I think
no,
I think he's done very well with Aston Villa.
Wait. Next up,
I don't rate Rafa.
we got a man I met today. One of few men on this list I
Wenger?
met today. No, another one. Almost as good.
Why
as
just-
Rodgers.
Why just throw names out there like as if what
Yeah.
is-
Well, I met him today.
Some superstar, yeah?
So how
Fucking
can I
hell.
say?
Dropping names. Do you want to pick it up?
Just
Dropping
this
fucking names.
man's done an incredible job.
Sean Dyche.
I think he's the longest serving manager in Premier League right now.
He is, yeah.
Yeah. Sean Dyche.
Yeah. Hello, Sean Dyche, it's me.
I got him at 9th.
You can't kill him. You can't kill him. It's like Sugar Sean. You can't
Yeah,
kill him.
he's like a roach.
You whenever you
Just
say
doesn't
you
Why is his name
disappear,
Sean?
you know?
you want to
Great
get, yeah, you want to get rid of Burnley.
And
They're not
need
going
to get rid
anywhere.
of Burnley.
They're not going anywhere.
But that's one team in the Premier League I don't want.
They're
them.
not
The
going
one team.
anywhere.
Everybody
I
don't
hate
like
them.
them
They're
there.
not
I
going
hate
anywhere.
them.
And
because
that's why
I
I've
respect
got
the
him
job
so
he's done.
high.
Yeah.
I
I've got
respect
him
the
so
job he's
high.
done. You know how much I was fuming when I saw their highest transfer was Cornet and it was 15 M's.
Mad, innit?
I was like, come on, man. How are you in the Premier League?
Well
like that?
overachieved.
Yeah, well overachieved.
Still
He could even be arguably big. He could be arguably higher than 9th, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I had him at 9th.
Yeah, I think he's done a great job. Even
unreal job for
even
them.
before Burnley at Watford,
Yeah.
he did a good job.
I think just based off how deep his voice is.
I'm
he
looking
should
at
be
him.
system.
I'm looking. either side of 10th, 11th, 9, 10, 11. So it's either 6 to 10 or 11 to 15. I think the 6 to 10 is getting a bit crowded. So
I don't care. We have to put it. Yeah, but don't think because it's crowded that you don't want to. You don't want to.
Okay,
I
we'll
say
put him
have
in
that
amongst
tough
the
decision at
problems.
the end.
Yeah.
Let's put him in 6 to 10.
Yeah.
Stars, do you have anything to say on that point?
No, I'm happy with that. He's
Yeah.
a quality manager.
How shit we think Burnley are.
No,
And yet
I know.
they have been secured.
No,
Premier League
I rate
every
him.
season.
every single
No, I rate
year.
him.
He's stable.
He's done a great
They
job.
were in. Do you remember the time when he had an interview and they said Burnley are in the title race?
Yeah.
They finished like 6th, 7th, 8th or something like that.
Burnley
2 years
I remember.
ago.
It was like,
well
it was like eighth,
overachieved.
it was like 8th or 7th.
Well overachieved.
All right, so we'll keep Sean Dyche in there for now. We'll see how it
No, I'm happy
goes.
with Sean Dyche.
Yeah. I'm happy
He's
with
a better
him.
manager than Bielsa.
At the moment, we've only got one more spot in that 6th, 10th category, but I have a feeling we're going to have
No, we're
3,
definitely
4 more
moving.
players,
We're
that,
probably moving.
managers there. We'll
Stars does a good Sean Dyche impersonation, isn't it?
Used to.
Come on, give us a little round. Give us a little round.
I've lost.
Come on,
Nah,
just
man,
a
you got
little,
that deep husky voice. Come on,
give us a little, man.
You got that sexual
I
healing kind
did
of
it
voice.
last, but I can't do it now.
Come on, give us a little,
The
man.
voice is not there. The voice.
Give us a
Look
little.
at that.
Here's a do at least one. At some point,
Hey, yeah, see. Hey, see. What's that? What's that? You trying to get me? You trying to get me? Don't play that game with me.
All right,
No,
let's
it's
not start
good
this.
to
Let's
play.
not
It's
start.
not good to play game to
Let's
me.
not start this. Let's not start this. All right,
That's for you, Levan. That's for you, Levan.
Yeah,
That's for you.
everyone at one point, everyone has to do one manager impression at one point in this podcast.
No, I'm waiting for his one.
If you want to use yours up for Sean
Yeah.
Dyche, use it. I've got
I've
mine.
done my Sean Dyche one already.
I've got mine. You want to use yours now? Everyone's got to do one
Yeah.
at some point.
You know the worst thing is I'm looking at one that
I'm
I feel like
claiming-
Sharky's picking.
I've got mine already, but we'll get to it when we get to it. He's still not been moved up.
Okay.
So if you wanna use yours for Sean Dyche, or unless you got another one. All right. Next we got Eddie Howe, just been appointed at Newcastle.
Mm-hmm.
Last job was at Bournemouth, so he's been out for. He's been.
He's been out for
Chilling for a
he
bit.
was at.
No, they got somewhere after Bournemouth.
Was
I
he?
don't know. He wasn't in the Premier League.
It wasn't. I think. Let me double check. I can't remember who he was at though.
Eddie Howe.
Who was his
He's been-
last
he's
job?
been- He's been at Bournemouth. He just left, but he just hasn't done anything else.
Yeah, he just hasn't done nothing. He's just
Hasn't
been on
done
a break.
nothing else, bro.
Yeah, there you go. That's right.
Was it just Bournemouth?
Bournemouth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Last job was
Ah,
Bournemouth. I think
That's a minute ago.
That was I think it's like a year and a bit ago. Eddie Howe. So yeah, Eddie Howe. What do we think about Eddie?
He's a
He's
shit
obviously
coach.
he's not managed for Newcastle.
Nah,
Wow.
Shit
Eddie
coach.
Howe's not shit.
He's shit.
He's
man.
a
Reckon?
He's
he's
shit.
a
man.
16 to 20.
He's them ones. He's them ones. You know,
no
like
way.
he's them ones for me. He everyone thought, he was
Yeah.
young, he's exciting, whatever.
Yeah.
They played decent, bro. He's done it for like a couple years.
Yeah.
How's it died? He got relegated, bro.
Nah,
Yeah.
th-
Yeah,
I-
he
after
doesn't-
how long?
But if you're playing your style of football
Yeah.
and you getting your personality,
do you
he
know-
just signs light skins, bro. That's it.
Nah.
Just sounds like
Light
that's
skin
what he
brothers.
does. Listen, Bournemouth, obviously,
Crazy.
his Bournemouth team in the Championship that got promoted was one of the best Championship teams I've seen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I
The
don't want to
football
hear
they were
about Prem.
playing,
Championship,
unbelievable.
man.
This is no, I'm saying this is the season to get to the Prem.
Yeah.
And then when he came to the Prem, they stuck around for
Bro,
a while.
I wouldn't be so. Bro,
stuck out for a
I'm
minute.
putting it out right now. Newcastle get relegated because they got him.
They can't get relegated. They won't get
Impossible.
relegated.
Impossible.
I reckon if that happens and they're on the way to, he's not doing well. I think they'll sack him.
Yeah, I reckon.
They'll sack
I
him
reckon if
before
he's
it's gonna happen, bro.
if he's
They'll
doing
sa- yeah.
January, February, he's doing horrible.
sack him
They'll
for
get
someone
rid of him.
else.
and
Bro,
Get someone
he's
They
else.
not a
can't
good
get
coach.
relegated.
Yeah, they can't. Impossible.
They have
for
a
them to
whole
get relegated.
country that
Yeah.
owns them.
Yeah,
They can't get
No,
relegated.
yeah,
It's easy.
he's such a shit coach. He will get
Nah,
relegated, bro.
Eddie Howe was overachieving in the league.
Yeah, I think he's
and
doing a
was
very good job.
he was overachieving in the league,
Shit, man.
and they were. I remember at the time when he was giving interviews at the end of his last year, and the fans were kind of like they wanted cup runs, but Eddie Howe was always on that kind of stabilising the side in the Premier League, and it just got to that time where over the 3 years they started to feel like as if they wanted to compete for a trophy, which small clubs do. But look how small Bournemouth were.
Tiny.
Tiny club.
They
They
wasn't
had
even
11K
wasn't even their stadium,
capacity.
innit?
Yeah,
Wasn't even
They
their
had
stadium, I
no
think.
right to compete
There's
for
League One
things.
teams with bigger.
Yeah.
Had no right to compete for things, and I think he genuinely made. I think he made Bournemouth. His impact on Bournemouth was as much as Leeds' impact with Bielsa when they first came up. I think Bournemouth were overperformed. I think Bournemouth were a great team to watch as well.
He did a very good
They were-
job.
they were
Think
good.
about
They
it,
were good for a bit, and then it just
hate
died
when
on
they
them. It just died on them.
I think that's where it is. The conflict of them wanting to battle for Premier League and then cups. I think that's what made him eventually get sacked, because when they got relegated, they probably tried to
And
attack too
Bournemouth
much.
did
good, man.
similar to Southampton. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he might have taken over when they were in League One, I think.
Yeah,
Might be wrong, 'cause
potentially, yeah.
Southampton had
'Cause he was a
like,
young
like
coach
double
as well.
promotion. I think Bournemouth did a similar thing. Because I think he played for. Did he play for?
Because
them
they
as
had
well?
double promotion.
Yeah,
I'm sure they had double
and I
promotion,
think
yeah.
I think he was man. Obviously in the comments, if I'm wrong, correct me. But regardless, he did a very good job in the Premier League. But where are we putting him? He's not managed the game for Newcastle yet.
yeah.
Yeah, I had him at 14.
You had him at 14.
I'm happy putting him 16 to 20. You know,
I would
So am
put
I.
him at 16 to 20 for now as well.
not great.
As well, let's put him in there. Next, we've got Daniel
I
Fark.
don't know how people gas over him.
Next, we have the Stars not a fan
I
of.
generally think because he's English, you know.
Yeah,
Of
he's
Plays a,
young
little
English.
bit, plays a little bit of Spanish football. People think,
Yeah,
he's
and
hard.
he's young
He's
as
not.
well. Yeah.
He's not.
Next, we have Daniel Fark. He is a great championship manager.
Yeah, he plays exciting. He played exciting football for Norwich.
Yeah, remember that season when they came up?
Norwich
Against
last
City.
season as well dominated the championship,
Yeah.
like domination.
He had a style of play to him the year, not this year, last year
When he was in the Prem. Yeah, when they were in the Prem.
Yeah, look.
Remember, didn't they beat Chelsea?
Emi Buendia, Todd
They beat Man City.
Cantwell.
They beat Man City at home.
Yeah,
They
they
troubled
well.
Chelsea.
They played
right?
very well against Liverpool at home, away.
I got 21 names.
But they went that.
How you got 21
You got
names?
21
I wanna-
names.
Tell us who the manager is that's not there. Tell us who the manager
I'm
is.
trying.
I actually see 21. How do you
I'm
have 21?
trying to
You put
figure
Abdullah
out
there,
who's
bro.
not in there.
Oh, he put Abdullah Venus in there. From
got
Hilltop.
Hilltop's
He's a
manager.
Hilltop manager in there. How do you have 21? This
I'm
ain't
trying.
League 2, you know.
I'm trying to find if I've got a double name. I ain't got a double name.
So
Let me
what was
look for this.
Daniel? What was
No, no,
Daniel?
no, I need to look for
What was
this list.
Daniel Fark
I need to
in
look for
your
this
in your
list.
list of 21?
He's 21st.
Daniel Fark is the 21st best manager in the 20-team Premier League.
Wow. This is someone who thinks Mara's better than Salah as well.
This is
Horrible.
Who have I got?
this shows
Horrible.
your age, Sean.
No,
Yeah, this is
bad.
I just think
Alzheimer's is kicking in.
with Daniel Fark though, I think it's
Oh, no, it's right.
situation.
How's it right? If
Like,
you
he was
got
at
21?
Norwich.
16, 18. I don't know why
So
they
you
count.
skipped 17th.
Nah,
Yeah,
I
you
got
did.
17th.
But you skipped the numbers.
Shit, the number's wrong after 16.
So yeah, we'll have our own
Yeah,
conversations.
so go
if they
on.
wanna
Go on.
into
So
it.
you were saying?
Yeah, I think Daniel Fark is a person where he just Norwich is not a team. Like he did the most he could do with them.
Yeah,
As soon as
yeah.
they lost Buendia, imagine losing your best player
Yeah.
and trying to
No,
replace
but
him.
he stuck around in championship. Man.
Yeah.
They should have left. He
No,
should
no,
have left when they got
I know,
relegated.
Yeah.
but this year, like it's easier, not easy, but it's kind of difficult, much more easy find a replacement when you're in the championship. Then you come into the Prem and then go, we're trying to figure out.
Yeah.
You lost about a 15 goal, 15 assist man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Realistically,
you got 15. Yeah,
and obviously they
Something like that.
try bring in Billy Gilmore, and then that's
They brought in
probably
a
not
couple of
worked.
decent sign like
Brandon Williams has
Brandon
played here and
Williams,
there. They got that other Rashika.
Rashika,
I
Sargent.
think Norman, whatever. Yeah, like I feel
But
for
they
it.
still
I feel
got
for him.
my man at centre back, Grant Hanley. Is it Grant Hanley?
Yeah, Grant
Yeah.
Hanley is good.
How's he
Good
so
at
good?
life.
He's
He's
young,
Centre
though.
back. Good centre
We
back.
spoke about Grant.
Yeah,
Hanley.
remember he's like
29,
29, no? He's under
He's a leader of that team. But let's be honest, 16 to 20. He's got to be.
Yeah,
That.
no,
had him last. I think he might be 20.
I'll give you
I
that.
think
Well, I had him 21st.
It's got to be the right at the bottom.
Yeah.
Next we have Pep.
I think it's
Numero uno.
quite easy.
More do you believe?
Yeah.
That's my impression. I'm happy. More do you believe?
There you go. You've got your one. Stars and Sean. got that one.
Who'd you do?
I done Sean Dash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you had me do Sean Dash. As soon as we said it, I said it.
I did a
And then-
Pakistani girl though.
That's true. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Pep Guardiola. I'll tell you where I put him.
Guardiola.
I'm gonna tell you where I put him.
You're putting him in
I'll
2 to
put
5.
him 2 to 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who you got number 1.
He's
but
gonna be
you're
number 2.
bunning rubbish.
He is number 2.
There's a lot of smoke coming from him.
Yeah,
He's
a lot
number
of
2.
smoke.
He's numero uno.
He's number 2.
Very clearly the number 1.
Number one.
Clearly
I
number
wouldn't say
1.
clearly, but he's number one.
Yeah, he's number 1 still.
He's number one.
How about you, Stars?
I know who Stars going to go for.
I'm not a big fan of him.
There's only one other manager you
Exactly.
can really
He's
put
considering
up.
Ollie. He's considering Ollie.
If you're looking at Patrick Vieira,
looked at Ollie.
Nah, he was looking at Patrick.
I said,
He's looking at Vieira as well.
I was
He's
looking at
like,
Vieira like, oh, Jan, man.
No, it's got either him or Klopp. Yeah, it's hard, you know.
It is hard. That's
think
why
it's
the
hard.
question.
It's hard.
That's
I'm
a
looking at it
technical
now. I'm like,
To
no,
be
you know
fair-
what? I'll put one. I'll
To
put
be
one.
fair, look.
Both managers
look,
have transitioned their clubs into how they play football.
We'll put him at 1 for
but
now.
Yeah, I'll
one
put
has
one.
won considerably a lot more
yeah.
than the other one.
Brothers won 6
And
trophies
one,
in
but
season.
one has had
Come on, man.
a lot more at his disposal than the other. One has
Not
spent
necessarily.
One spent hundreds of millions in one
That's
season.
what
Liverpool
happens
have
when
spent
it comes
hundreds
to
of
league.
millions.
That's what happens when you're number one manager.
What I'm
Liverpool
saying.
spent those
But
well.
go on.
on just fullbacks.
Yeah.
He spent 100 million
But he
plus on one
spent
season.
dough. Klopp was spending dough, and Naby Keita didn't play a game for like
75
2
mil.
years.
Yes, there's a couple. Yeah, he had.
You
he
man
splashed out-
need to stop hating on
splashed out on
Naby Keita,
Keita,
Bum.
splashed out on Van Dijk. Right. Everyone else he had to buy on
Alisson.
a cheap.
Alisson splashed on.
Everyone else had to buy on a cheap.
Got Elias.
Compared to who's Elias? Thiago.
Alisson
It's
splashed
like
out.
30 M's.
Splashed out on
It's like
Alisson.
30 M's in today's market.
Doesn't matter.
Listen,
He bought players.
Pep Guardiola, the money he has compared to money Klopp has
Listen,
in relation to the job.
I'm not having it.
Klopp's got a Champions League. Pep
I get
doesn't.
that. I get
Yeah.
that.
Fairs.
Yes, that's a good point, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fairs.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
Pep, Premier League managers, Premier League stuff.
Premier League team
what was
plays
it,
in the
101
Champions-
points?
Yeah, but Champions League obviously
man.
comes
101 points?
Champions
Most
League
goals in the Premier
but
League
Champions
season,
League is
most
in the
points in the Premier League
Champions
season.
League comes in the conversation as well. Just because
Yeah, okay, it is a backup. It is a backup, but primarily we're talking about Premier League managers, and primarily it's the Premier
You
League.
know, it's very difficult for me to count Premier Leagues as well.
Right.
No, but not
count
but-
Premier Leagues.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking about
Why-
in
why
terms
would
of
you count Premier Leagues
no,
if
but
it's
no,
Premier League?
not in
I
terms
would,
of the
I
manager.
would, but if
Not
I'm
in terms
looking-
of the manager
What
discussion,
are you basing
because
it on?
obviously
It's
people
based
have
on- I
achieved
don't know.
better than what they have at
Yeah,
certain
like
clubs.
I'd rather have Graham Potter over fucking Claudio Ranieri.
I know what you're saying.
Oh,
That's
okay,
a-
that
Yeah,
makes
of course.
sense,
No,
yes, yes.
okay,
No, I
that's-
understand.
Yeah, that's
But-
fine. That's fine.
it's a thing where with the top managers, they're going to be at the top, and who's the
No,
best
I'm
of the top managers?
I'm happy with Pep.
We'll put him one there for now, but I'm going to
Yeah.
put another man one as well.
Yeah,
and then
you
we'll
could put someone one.
to have to move it
Yeah.
on. Next, we've got Ralph Hasenhuttl. Now, this man, barring the 2-9-0 results,
I like
think
him
he's
as a
done a
manager.
very good job.
I like
at
it. He's a
Southampton.
good manager.
I think he's done
I
a
don't
good
think
For
he's
what
done
he's
that
done
good
for
of a job.
I
Southampton.
think he's done a good job.
For what he's done.
I'm the same as you, man.
Not
His
but
highlight was
not-
crying.
Yeah, a bit Liverpool.
highlight's
I
crying, bro.
think he's kept the club. The thing is, I think he's kept the club stable. I don't think he's moved them up. He's moved them down.
I think they've regressed.
I think Ronald Koeman's probably done a better job there, and
Of course, Poch
and
and
Matt
Koeman done way
Poch,
better. Way better jobs.
But I don't think he's regressed the club. I
think
honestly
they've gone
don't.
down.
I honestly
Did
don't.
someone said they got him in relegated this season, huh?
Yeah,
Huh?
me.
Was you right?
I said it.
I had them low as well. I had them
had
in
them
the
relegated.
You had them
I think
relegated.
I think I'm just outside relegation zone,
Yeah.
or I had them very low. But
I don't know if
I've
it's.
changed
I don't
my
know if
mind.
it's.
I'm
I don't know if
human.
it's his policy though, in the sense of them signing, because obviously they brought in Livramento. He's
Yeah.
buying that Kyle Walker Peters. Like they've brought in kids, academy players through, and
I think
it's
it's all
turned
they
out
can
right.
do. I think
But
it's-
it's so difficult. It's so difficult.
Yeah, but
when
they-
you've
they-
lost
they-
Danny
they
Ings
dip-
as well
yeah.
now,
Yeah.
so it's like.
yeah, but they got Armstrong. I think he's a
Armstrong.
good player.
But he's
They
young as
dipped
well.
into Chelsea as well. Got some Chelsea players. Like
No. I think he's a decent manager.
Yeah.
managed to
but-
hold on. Yeah, to some players.
He's doing with what he could do.
Yeah.
He's
That's
got,
what I'm saying.
Yeah, because you lose Danny Ings, you're not going to go spend 30 million on striker
Yeah.
when you're Southampton. You're going to keep that 25 M's. Probably spend 15 on striker.
No, they spent 26 on my man Armstrong
Yeah.
from Blackburn because he.
But how much did they buy
He
Liverpool
was
for? Like 2-3 million?
Armstrong was him and Ivan Toney the best strikers last
Yeah,
season.
he was from Blackburn, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
There's
Former
like,
Newcastle players.
But they're still floating
Where
around.
do you have Hasenhuttl?
I had him at 18th.
Oh my god, that's a bit low. I would have him in the 15-16th range. So somewhere either side of that.
15-16?
those
I'd
categories.
have him in 16,
As in like either 50, so as in like either bottom end of the 11-15 category or the top end of 16-20.
I'm happy putting him 16-20. I'm happy putting him 16-20.
Okay, it's gonna be high 16-20.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I see him first. Put him first.
Put him at the start of the 16-20.
Yeah.
No.
No, first of the
at the front of
16-20,
the 16-20 category.
Yeah,
Because
perfect.
that is 16th place.
Yeah. And then swap Fark and
We'll
Eddie
do
Howe.
we'll do all the swapping towards the end.
Sick.
We'll do all the swapping at the end. Don't worry.
Eddie Howe has got to be above Hassan.
We'll do all the we'll do all the swapping at
chill
the
out,
end.
man, chill
Don't worry,
out.
we'll do
This is sick.
We'll do
Chill out,
all the
man.
positioning at the end. Don't worry. Don't worry, we'll do it. We'll have our final list at the end. Jurgen
my
Klopp
guy
for me.
Eddie.
Put him right at the top for now.
What, Klopp?
Yeah, put him right at the top.
Was it number one?
Put him right at the top.
You can't put him first.
He's 2-5.
Yeah, no. We'll decide. Only one of them can sit there right now.
No.
leave
CBK,
Pep
you're
there.
taking the piss.
Leave Pep there. Leave Pep there. They can both be there for now, and then we'll
Okay,
just.
can Pep be
we'll have-
first though, at least?
We'll have. Only one person can be in that category, anyways. We'll have a whole discussion about them two after, but
that's
he's
what I
got to
see.
be.
That's what I like to see.
He's got to be there. He's got to be
Appreciate
there.
it, man. Appreciate it.
Full stop. Next up, seeing as you guys like me mentioning that I've met these managers. There's another man I met today,
Oh, what's his name?
Moise?
David Moyes. 2 to 5 for me.
Good manager.
What do you guys think?
Very good manager. 2-5.
For me, 2 to 5.
What he's done with West Ham, Everton,
2 to 5 for me. Honestly, I think
great.
United should have trusted in him.
Yep.
I got him 8th.
You've got David Moyes 8th. Why? Speak.
I got him 8th.
Yeah, but why?
Don't listen. Just
Because
leave it.
there's 7 managers better than him.
So
But what's the explanation?
And even if it weren't this guy that I put in there, because me personally, my personal favourite at the moment, I'd still have 6 people above him anyway.
Stars, what would you put him? You happy with 2 to 5?
He's in the 5 to 6 range. So either way, I'm happy 2 to 5 or 6 to 10.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'm
too
2-5. I'm 2-5.
All right, we'll leave him there for now.
I'm
We'll
2 to 5.
we'll go to the discussions at the end. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
I'll put him in the 11-15 range straight away.
Ollie is
Yeah.
at 15th for me.
Bro, there's
Yeah,
no
Ollie's
chance.
horrible.
Yeah,
manager.
11 to 15.
11
If
to
it was-
15.
I don't
if
think
it
he's a horrible
wasn't-
manager. I don't think
He's
he's
not a
he's
horrible
horrible.
manager
At
because
all.
his away record, he broke the record for the most
At all.
the consistent.
I think he's horrible.
consecutive away
If anything,
results.
I'd put him
It's
horrible.
mid-table.
No,
What did
I
he
can't lie.
What
No
did he
way.
do with Cardiff?
Ten.
I
No
wouldn't
way,
mind.
no way. Exactly. Well, you got
What
to
did he do with
consider.
Cardiff?
You got to consider Cardiff,
Why are you
bro.
talking about
Context.
Cardiff?
What did he do with
The context of him being at United obviously puts him a lot lower than what he should in terms of his results and what he's stabilised Man United.
You're talking about manager that came
He's done
second
well.
last season, by the way.
Yeah,
You put
yeah.
him that low.
Second in a one-horse race, bro. It doesn't matter to me.
It's like when Mourinho.
Okay,
It's like when Mourinho came
That's
second.
the rest then.
It's like when Mourinho came
It's like
second.
when Arsenal finished second when Leicester won the league, bro.
It's like when it was a horrible
So
season.
suddenly it's shit now.
Yeah,
Just because one team ran
there's
away with
those
it.
seasons where it's like that's a bad
Get out,
season.
get out,
If it was a good season, if there was a good top 5 and 6, and he finished second,
no,
fair
no.
enough. But he finished
I'm
second
happy-
with the
I'm
best
happy.
of the worst bunch.
Okay, so every other manager there is rubbish then as well.
Why's
Because he
that?
finished above all of them
Yeah.
last season.
It's-
Finished
it's
above all of them
mad
last
still.
season.
Nah.
The context of what he has to deal with at United has been a bit
That's
tough.
ridiculous, man.
But at the same time, I still think he's like we've been very critical of Man United not performing well. But there's a lot of teams that don't perform well with the teams that they have as well. So
let
it's
me
like
ask you guys a question now. Yeah, you taking Sean Dyche or Ole?
Sean Dyche is but Sean Dyche has dealt with his situation better than Ole
Yeah,
has.
that's bad. Like,
So it's
But
not
that's how I look at it as.
no, but Ole.
Because
Okay,
even if you
no,
did vice
okay,
versa.
So you talk about Ole and Arteta. Who you having better?
Arteta.
that's
Yeah,
those are better
Yeah,
comparisons.
but by how far though?
Quite a distance.
It's quite.
You think Arteta's way better than Ole?
I want to say way better, but I'll say it's better. I'll say it's better.
I think there's lots of elements to be a manager. I think Arteta tactically is a lot better than Ole.
Always outsmarts
I think-
him, bro.
I
Okay, you're
think
saying
Ole-
tactically.
doesn't.
Okay, so
I think
you're saying
Ole,
tactically,
maybe
yeah.
man manager and all that stuff and inspiring the team. Maybe Ole's better.
Okay, you're saying tactically, yeah.
Yes.
This man didn't lose away from home for nearly 2 years.
Very
That's a
good
great record.
achievement. Very good achievement.
That is
Mashallah.
better than any other manager in the Premier League history
Yeah,
has
he's done.
done.
He's done a very good achievement. Very good
That
achievement.
away record is
Yeah, that's,
undeniable.
and that's what I said. He deserves his credit.
Like you said, he finished second,
He deserves his credit.
and yet you're telling me Arteta should be clear of Ole.
100%. You're talking about
And
away
Arteta has done
record.
fuck all.
Okay,
for
he's got
You
You haven't really got an identity like that, to be
We
honest.
do now.
You don't.
United.
You don't have an identity.
We have. What makes you say that?
You don't.
What makes you say
You
that?
don't really have a style.
You don't watch ball, bro.
You have had a
Do you
style.
watch? What's
Bro,
the
you
last Arsenal game you've
you
watched?
just threw in Ashley.
What's the last Arsenal game
You
you
just threw in Ainsley Maitland-Niles, who was begging to go
He
and
had
leave
to
the
play
club,
centre mid.
and then all of a sudden you've put him in. That's what I'm trying to say.
And then
bro.
what?
You scarce
And then what?
players in
No,
that
but
position.
okay,
that's why.
so you what?
It's
you
like
played-
you guys playing with
played
Loftus
Ross
Cheek
Barkley
and
the
Ross
other day.
Barkley.
You had
It's like
Odegaard on the
guys
bench.
He's
playing
a
that.
squad.
You had Odegaard on the bench.
Yeah,
He's a
'cause
luxury
he's a
player.
player.
He's a luxury
okay,
player.
so
That's why.
you started Ross Barkley.
How you hating on his
talking about? I don't get
pickup?
it.
Like who starts?
You ain't.
You guys
Arsenal are
sometimes
not
don't
great.
play your strikers. You
Arsenal
don't play
ain't great.
Werner sometimes.
Well,
You don't play
Arsenal-
Havertz. You don't
Arsenal-
play Ziyech.
We have a
whatever.
style. We have a
Arsenal ain't
style.
great. I don't think you got a
Since
style.
Arteta's come in, it went from 5 at the back, short up the defense to we're gonna play. You've seen it at the games where
Okay,
Tierney's bombing forward.
Okay,
changes to a back
Tierney's
three,
back fit.
we keep
Tierney
the
never.
ball.
Tierney ain't getting into the team.
Yeah, because Nuno's
I'm
playing well.
not upset. I'm happy though.
Yeah.
Nuno's best left back
Tierney
in the
will
Prem.
go back into the team.
Tierney will be in back.
He's
in
going
the
back
team.
into the team, but
Of course
Nuno's
Tierney
playing
will
well.
back in team.
Nuno's playing well.
We've got Liverpool in 2 weeks. Tierney will start.
You think Nuno's?
Yeah,
gonna win that game?
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I don't really think you've got a great setup and a great style of
He's
play
still building.
to
It's
say
a
that
project.
you
It's
that
not a finished project.
Yeah, but to say, okay,
see
Ole's
the
not
way
a
we
finished
play?
project.
I know he's not. I'm an Ole defender.
But this is what I'm trying to say. But you're saying
Ole's-
Arteta is clear of Ole. I don't think it
I
is.
think
Ole's more of a
Arteta-
finished
No, I'm
product
not.
right now
I
than
never said
Arteta's.
that. I never said
Ole's more of a finished
Arteta's
product.
clear, bro. But
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying
where would you
I'll
have?
take.
Okay, where would you put Arteta on this list though? You put him here.
For now, yes.
So you,
For me, I told you.
You put
I'm not upset.
Arteta
I'm not
sixth.
upset. No, I'm not upset.
No,
I'm not
6'10",
upset.
he'll
No,
probably
no,
but
I'm
where
not
would you
upset.
put Arteta?
I'm not upset. 11, 12 range. I'm happy with that. When you said 13, I said I understand.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
not-
Okay,
I'm
okay.
not against
there.
it, bro.
Let's
Yeah.
get all the managers on the board and then we'll discuss how we're
Okay.
moving everyone, yeah? Graham Potter
Great manager.
did a good job at Östersunds in Sweden.
Yeah,
Beat Arsenal at the Emirates.
great manager.
Went to Swansea in the Championship, did well. Now he's at Brighton.
I-
XG Kings.
But let's guys. Let's just be real, innit?
Yeah, go on.
We all here. Wallahi, we rate Graham Potter
Yeah,
highly.
high.
that's
Okay.
Harry Potter.
He
Yes.
is.
So-
He is.
Yeah, he's a elite
he
manager.
is
That's
like
Harry
you know what
Potter.
he is, yeah? He's like that hipster's favorite.
Yeah, yeah.
manager. He's like
Yeah.
that manager you just like.
I've got him
It's like,
seventh.
it's like old Mourinho. When you used to look at him, you used to be like, "Oh, I love this
Well,
guy."
bro,
Like,
I've got him
there's
seventh.
something
No,
about him.
I'm happy with that.
There's something about him
Yeah.
that everyone likes.
Because he looks like the real pub man
there is-
from Brighton
He looks like any other guy.
who is punching above his weight.
Literally,
I'll be honest.
Massively.
I'm gonna go for it now. I'm putting him 2 to 5.
you're mad, man.
I'm putting him 2 to 5.
You are a mad.
That's why I
man.
said let's be
I
real.
can't lie, yeah.
Because look, already
With
one
what
of,
he's
one
done
of
at
Pep and
Brighton-
Klopp are coming down, so that's only 2 spots
with
left.
what he's done with Brighton. Yeah.
What's
Well,
I
the-
can't
easily
lie.
move stuff around.
Okay,
Brighton,
but-
used to be, Brighton used to be a whipping boys.
Look at them now. They
And
had a
they
good home
are
record last
crazy,
season.
okay,
Very good home
I'm
record last
a fan
season.
of them.
When teams used to go to Brighton Stadium, they used to struggle. Other than Man City and Liverpool, most teams used to struggle in the league. They play good football. You're an XG guy. If they have a better striker, a lot of their chances that they're creating, they're scoring. They're going higher up the table. They're a very good team. The way he
Get a better striker
manages
then.
No, I'm happy.
Get a
but
better striker
teams like Brighton, they can't just
No,
go out there and
I
spend
rate him
40
highly
on a
because
striker.
it's now they're converting the chances and the XG
Yeah.
Of course,
obviously
because
well
it
their
balances
matches.
out. It balances
Yeah.
But
out.
is he having a Dean Smith effect? In a sense of in a sense of obviously
Nah.
we know they're a good side.
Yeah.
They might finish
But
7,
he
8,
doesn't
6,
he
7,
doesn't have
8.
a player like
Terry
Grealish,
was
where he
people
just
thought
goes
Terry
through.
influenced Dean Smith,
Yeah, because
and that's the reason why.
Terry was Aston
Yeah,
Villa
they're thinking
assistant.
Terry was the main man behind him. They're questioning whether Dean Smith or John Terry.
They
was the
need to get
reason.
Lamps at Aston Villa.
That is a
Lamps Terry
very-
link up.
I think that's a very good signing.
That'd be a great
You
signing.
know, I think so many Chelsea fans will convert.
Yeah.
Part-time Villa fans.
Sean be one of them. Sean be one of them. He wouldn't know who to support when it's
They'll
Chelsea.
be like 90% Chelsea, 10% Aston Villa.
Yeah.
I think.
No, it would be 9% Chelsea, 5% Villa, 5% Hilltop.
No, I think the Hilton get bigger.
Yeah, they get a bigger stake. Graham Potter, what do we think? 6-10 for now?
Yeah, 6-10.
I'm very happy.
Yeah,
6-10.
definitely.
6-10.
All right. Next, we've got a man who's pulled off a miracle. Former Chelsea
massive
manager.
heads in the way.
Former Chelsea manager as well. I think he was the man that brought in Lampard to Chelsea. He won the league of Leicester, guys. He's now Watford
See, that's
manager.
the argument I didn't want. It's
Yeah.
like
2 to 5.
Wow.
Huh?
2-5.
You don't
I think it's
remember.
'cause he supported
You
Chelsea.
don't
He
remember
was at
what
Chelsea.
he done for Chelsea as well.
there you go.
That's
That's
why he was at
maybe
Chelsea.
that's why.
There you go.
He was.
He brought us to the Champions League
Yeah.
first time.
Yeah.
He
done
was,
it, and he was
literally
under pressure, innit?
And
to get there.
literally,
I remember, he was under
it's
pressure.
Last
true.
day of the season.
It is
Yeah, he
true.
was under
against
pressure.
Liverpool.
And you
I
guys
remember
did
that,
well
I
in that
remember
Champions League 2000.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And literally, Arsene Wenger today was talking about his biggest regret as an Arsenal manager, and he said it was the Invincible season when he focused on all the competitions at once. He wishes he didn't focus on the FA Cup. So basically, we had an FA Cup game against Man United at Villa Park, and they played his strongest team. And then a few days later, we had a Champions League game against Chelsea, and they knocked us out.
Wayne Bridge.
Yeah, they knocked us out. Ranieri is the manager. Wenger's biggest regret was playing a strong team in the FA Cup game because he wishes he focused on the Champions League and the Premier League. And Ranieri was the manager at that time, and Chelsea did very good in the Champions League, and he had a good route. And Wenger says if he beat you guys and didn't play less team in the FA Cup, he reckons we could have won the Champions League. So Ranieri being
Man
the
was
man,
sleeping on us back then.
Ranieri being
was
the
bringing
man
like Jasper
to knock us
Gronk.
out. Yeah, being the man to knock
Bringing
us
us
out
through
and
to
do well. That
come
invincible
on.
team, he did a good job at Chelsea. Bringing in Lampard, did a good job at Chelsea.
And
But it's
also
so hard to
Zola's.
judge.
It was Zola as well. Zola's last year at the club, and he was such a big name for Chelsea, and he wasn't necessarily starting week in, week out, and Chelsea fans didn't necessarily like it, and he got us Champions League football.
But it's
And
hard
that
to
was a
judge him,
massive
bro.
Job
Bro,
at
it's
that
hard
time.
to judge him.
Yeah, but you won the league with Leicester.
Yeah.
There's some things you just got.
You can't
just,
deny.
I respect that. But then you're getting Fulham relegated. You're
but
getting this.
Did you expect Fulham to stay up?
No, but if you're like, don't put yourself in situations. Obviously, he's a manager, bro. He puts himself in situations where
I think
Mess
he's
up his
you'll
resume.
mess up
Like,
his resume.
I think
bro.
he's a purist.
Like the
I
Watford
think he's a
things,
football
So
purist.
you're following the quote of you wanted him to just be like, I won the league with Leicester.
Yeah.
And be
no,
safe with
now
it.
be
Let
safe.
me be safe.
So you want like it's
That's
like
what
that
you do.
thing.
That's
It's like
what
that thing.
every
when-
manager
What French
it's like
team did he
that
go
thing,
to?
I respect
bro.
that.
It's
What
like
French
that
team
thing.
did he go to? And he's done bad at them.
I don't know his career too much. It's like that thing of like you either
Bro,
die,
went
either
Italy, went like I don't know.
Yeah.
Blair went
He wasn't
there,
again.
didn't do that great. Went somewhere else, didn't do that great. Like,
but he's won the league with Leicester.
no, I don't think he's a dead manager.
His
I don't think he's a dead manager, bro. But 2 to 5 is very high, bro.
I think so too.
2 to 5 is very high, bro. You take Klopp or Pep down. That's already 3 there, bro. We still haven't got Brendan Rodgers or Tuchel in there.
Yeah,
The way I look at it,
Ranieri's 4 for me.
I think he's better than Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah,
Brendan-
facts.
Brendan
Facts.
Rodgers?
Facts.
this day and age, better than Brendan Rodgers.
Brendan Rodgers
Well,
bottled
genuine
his
team.
league with a better side than what Leicester were. Bottled the league with a better side than what he did.
And he bottled top 4 three seasons in a row. Leicester, 3 seasons in a row. But we'll get Brendan Rodgers next.
Season, yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Ranieri,
2 to 5 facts.
for what he's sometimes got to hold on to special achievements and magical achievements. And someone to win the league in this day and age with Leicester in the day and
It
age.
wasn't
No,
it wasn't a
I
one
rate
hit
it highly,
wonder.
bro.
He managed Chelsea through
but
a
I'm
good
sa-
stage.
Yeah, but exactly. But I'm saying in the age of Man City dominating
Chelsea.
Chelsea, come win the league the
Liverpool
season
Champions
before,
League, Premier League winners.
Liverpool, like Arsenal at that point was still a top 4 club.
Yep.
To win the league,
Yeah.
Everton's, Tottenham's.
And he got results against every single one of those teams, apart from Arsenal. We did a double over them.
If you want to put 2 to 5, I'm more than happy.
We'll put him 2 to 5 for now.
There's going to be
Credit,
chopping and
give him
changing,
credit,
so
but there will
we'll
be
see.
chopping and changing. Let's just get him on the board and give him his credit for now. If he moves down, at least we gave him credit at some point. Brendan Rodgers,
6th.
almost on the league with Liverpool.
They're nearly, man.
Done a good job at Leicester.
Where he
Swansea
puts
did a
his
great
team,
job.
where he put his team with Leicester
Celtic,
every year
but that's not
and
Prem.
bottled it. That's where I'll put him on the list.
But to keep them in, to keep them in and around there.
You would have got Chelsea not playing Champions League this year. Well, actually, they would have because they won
Yeah,
the
last-
Champions League.
To
No,
But
keep
but-
them, to keep the, to
No,
keep
don't
them
get me wrong. Brendan Rodgers,
running.
elite manager. He's an elite manager. But I just think he needed a bigger job. He's another manager I think needs a bigger job.
I think I'll put him just outside of top 5 managers. So 6 to 10 for now.
I've got him at 6. Yeah.
6-10 is good.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have Thomas Frank, another man I met today.
Oh, there was hella man there today.
I met a lot of people today.
There was a lot of people
A
there.
lot of people today.
Oh, wow.
Brush shoulders with a lot of them. I think I've got the
How many of them recognize
right now. I feel David James.
Okay.
We feel
So
special
that's
every week.
David
We
Seaman.
get to
So hi to him.
we get to rub shoulders with you.
I know.
Yeah, crazy.
mad, innit?
Just you,
It's
brother.
crazy.
Yeah,
And we
crazy.
get
Yeah,
to
we get your
chill,
ball
we get to
knowledge.
chill with you.
Chill with me.
I've not been here for ages. You know my ball knowledge has gone
It's
down.
bad because you've not sat next to him for a while.
You know it's
That's what
dropped.
happens.
Oh my days.
You don't need to chill with
My
me.
head hurts when I wake up.
Exactly. But next we have Thomas Frank. Like I said, met him today. He actually was he was the only person today that I saw that was carrying a notepad. I wonder what he had in there.
And he was
Like, he was
probably
sitting.
writing
He
stuff
was
down.
probably
Yeah.
writing stuff down.
Yeah.
Danish manager. Speaking of XG with Graham Potter, he manages the kings of XG,
Yeah,
Brentford.
they are the kings of XG, yeah.
Done a good job, Brentford. Got a new stadium. Got
I think
into
everyone
Premier
in
League.
Brentford's done
Their
well.
first ever time in
Yeah.
the Premier League.
Yeah.
It was
Owners,
coming.
everyone's
It was
done well
coming
for
over the
them.
last few years.
This one.
They've started off well,
take a back seat.
and then they started off taking the back seat. They started off well.
Because you ain't watched Brentford.
They started off well. They're dropping off a bit now.
I got him at 18th.
Yeah.
But yeah, because it's his first season in the Premier League, the thing is, yeah, I like him. I think he's got great charisma. I think he's a very good coach. And I think he's got a bright future ahead of him. But they
Just
just
an
came to the
unknown
Premier
entity,
League,
innit?
unknown
Yeah.
entity. There's managers there that
like
obviously
the Wolves
have
manager.
had Premier League
Yeah.
experience and they've been around for a lot longer.
Who would you have ahead of him? Would you have Daniel Farke ahead of him?
No.
No, I think it's
But I
better.
swear
than
Daniel Farke had his number.
Even
Even
well,
they
they won just now.
Apparently in championship as well.
They won
He had
just
his-
now.
he
Yeah,
had his
Norwich,
number.
Norwich won the league. Brentford came
So
up
I
through
can't put him ahead of a guy.
I think he's a better manager than Daniel Farke.
Fairs.
That's how I look at it, bro.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point.
That's a
Head to
very
head,
good
yeah, but Arteta's got better head to head. I don't know, certain better managers than him there. Or Ollie's got better head to head against certain managers there. I'm
I
seeing.
know Pep, but like
Exactly. Ollie's got better head to head than Pep apparently. So it doesn't really matter.
Bernardo Silva just said,
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Let's put down for another fault. Thomas Frank at the bottom right there. Next we've got Thomas Tuchel and Sean.
One of Sean's
He
brethren.
usually wears the same top you're wearing right now.
Yeah.
You're part of his coaching staff.
I had to go get a new top, man.
Chelsea.
Yeah, you got this. It's all you got all day, yeah.
Fucked.
Go on, Thomas Tuchel. What do you think of him? Came to a club in January, not done a full year yet.
Yeah.
Gotta be third.
Third. Yeah. Are you still too short out?
Nah,
I remember literally one game into him being there, it was too short.
Do you know
out.
why?
He was
Because I
hashtagging too
said,
short.
yeah, do you know why? Because I said if I see 5 at the back, I'm gonna lose the shit.
Yep.
He came in straight away, 5 at the back.
And you're
Conte
still
time.
seeing 5 at the back. You're
Yeah,
still seeing 5 at
and
the
we
back.
still see it.
Or you just drew to Burnley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went,
Wasteful game as
and that's
well.
another result. I said
Wasteful game.
it's another result I was saying to my friends that I saw coming because I just think lack of squad depth at the moment. A lot of players injured and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just when he first came, the transition of our 5, I think with Conte's 5, I just think that ours is a lot more productive and a lot more expansive than what Conte's back 5 was. And obviously, he's achieved a lot with us winning the Champions League and bringing us to top 4.
Yeah, he's done a good job.
Stars doesn't seem sold on Conte.
Tuchel.
Too short, sorry.
I'm not a big fan of him. I'll be real.
No?
Like, obviously, I rate what he's done. He deserves the plaudits he gets. But as a manager, I'm just like, I just don't rate him as high.
Got to be a great player manager to deal with a lot of the players that
Yeah,
are
no, I give
Chelsea
him
right
that.
now.
But then
considering
that,
that
PSG,
he's not a big name.
But at PSG, he couldn't do it. So I respect it. I understand
Yeah.
where you're coming from. But I look at it as
But
he's done well
we've probably got more players that are knocking on the door asking for their opportunities than what people are competing with Neymar and Mbappe and that because they know they're not the level, so they'll sit
I
back
respect it.
calmly. And him dealing with like Neymar's parents and his like agents and stuff like that when he said he was managing their agents, But
No, I respect him. If
he's
you went
done
2 to
very
5, if you went 2
He's
to
gotta
5,
be
I'd be
2
like,
to
yeah.
5. Yeah, he's gotta be
If you
2
put him
to
2 to 5, I'm not upset.
Yeah.
If you put him 6 to 10, I'd be like,
Got 2
okay,
to
cool.
5. He's a young manager as well.
Yeah.
He's got years.
Bro,
Just
we haven't had a better clean sheet record or better goals conceded record since the 2005 season. So
There you go. We'll put him. He's got to be 2 to 5, anyways. Last but not least, we got Patrick Vieira, another man that was in the same building as
King
me today.
Patty.
He was lucky enough to rub shoulders with me.
Yeah.
Patrick Vieira, what a job he's doing right now.
Great job for them.
What a job he's doing right now.
A lot of draws, but
when he was in the in the French league,
he was doing a bad
I
job.
thought this guy is not made for management.
It was a mess.
He's not. He
It was
was
a mess, and he was there talking about, I want to manage Arsenal one day. Don't say that when
He
you're doing
did
that
not
bad.
do well,
Hey,
but
France.
he's come to the Premier League,
Yeah,
come to Crystal Palace,
yeah.
and he's got them playing
Yep.
good football. He's got them hard to break down.
Mhm.
They should have beat us.
Bunch
at
of
the
kids.
Emirates.
They got a bunch of
They
young
should
players
have
as
beat us at the Emirates.
well. Yeah, they should have. They
They
should have.
should
There's
have
so
beat
many
us.
Brighton at home. They conceded 94th minute.
Brighton, yeah,
No, they've conceded a lot of late goals
Yeah.
and a lot of draws
Yeah.
with mistakes that later on in the season they're going to wipe out.
He's a
Yeah.
young manager with a young
Yeah.
team, so
Yeah.
it looks like a match made in heaven at the moment. They're
Mm.
playing really well, and he's got them playing well because people look up to him and his inspiration, and he's a big figure. He's a tall presence. He demands a lot, and
Yeah.
it's Crystal Palace, man. They could have
Yeah.
been extinct 10 over 10 years ago, and now
Yeah.
they're playing good football, beating teams.
That's
that
what I don't know. I don't know
Get
where
good
to put
results.
because I don't know
Sean
where
looks
to
like
put
he's
him.
struggling
Because he's a
with
new
that.
manager.
Recent-
I
recency
put him
bias, innit?
17th.
He's a
He's
new
got
manager, and then
I've got to
even
think
with,
to myself, can you put him above what Lag's doing at Wolves?
nah,
Well, they're both in their first season, and
And who's doing better?
lag.
they can
Like-
they can both be. We've got loads
These
of
are-
spots there.
It's like
We've got loads of spots there. They can both be.
No,
level
but I'm
two.
just
Yeah.
saying, like, to myself, like, can I put him right? I can put him above Frank. I can put him above Fark. He should not be in there. Hassan Hutul, yeah, he can go above him. But can he go above Dean Smith? No, not on experience, not on track record.
Okay, so what if we put Vieira like 16th? So high 16th to 20.
Yeah, he can be 16th, 17th. I think personally, high
Okay,
16th.
you guys are happy
Yeah,
with that
I
for
think-
now?
Yeah.
Because it's like you said, he is doing a good job,
Yeah.
but
It's early.
It's still
early
still
stages.
early.
Another
but
unknown
it's,
entity.
but it's hard to go to.
Palace have always done very well with like the past
Roy
three
Hodgson,
previous
yeah, but-
seasons.
No,
Yeah,
they have,
not
they
him,
have,
Frank
but it's
de Boer.
hard. But it's hard to go City and
Yeah.
win 2-0, regardless of red card or not. Like,
Nah, they actually play well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually.
but
play
City's
well that
bogey
day.
team is Palace
Yeah,
anyway.
that is their bogey team. Yeah,
but
you
it
got
doesn't-
Yannick
but
Bolasie,
Bolasie,
highlights
Bolasie,
everywhere.
but City's bogey team is Palace. I mean, Palace are a good side,
That's
and
what I mean.
he's got him playing football as well.
Yeah, and he's
He
been
didn't have
short-handed
Zaha
with
against-
Eze as well.
But he didn't. Yeah, exactly. Eze out as well. He didn't have Zaha against Arsenal.
They
It
made
should
some-
have
they
been
made some
Arsenal.
good signings
when we
this
played them, we played
Bro.
them like opening game of the
First
season,
game, yeah.
and
Yeah.
they looked shit that day.
Yeah,
And
but
I
He
was
didn't.
like,
He
fucking
couldn't
hell, it's
figure
gonna
out
be a hard
it.
game.
Your
It took
boy
him time
Conor
to
Gallagher.
find his team.
I thought it was going to struggle still.
Well, we've done all the managers, but now we look at it and it's a whole mess.
It's not really a mess.
It's a whole mess because we've got to make a lot of changes because we've got two managers in the first place position.
Yeah,
One of them has to move down,
which is Klopp.
which then means someone from that category has to move down after that. Which
Mhm.
then means about a couple of managers have to move down after that because we've got two man 11, 15, and maybe some have to go up from the 16 to 20.
Mm-hmm.
We now have decisions to make. We
Let's
have
start from the
decisions
top.
to
So
make.
we can start from the top. Klopp.
Pep or Klopp?
Top.
That is the big conversation.
Klopp at the top needs to come down.
Yep.
I say Klopp goes first.
I say Pep goes first.
I think Klopp is the best manager.
One league
in
title
Premier League.
in how many years?
Yeah, but it's more about the job he's done.
One league title.
And a great
The
job.
conversion, the
That's-
team he walked into.
Same as City.
Great job.
He didn't walk into a bad team, but he
different
changed
level,
them
different
completely.
level.
Changed them
City
completely.
had already won the Premier
And
League.
on top of that,
City's
I think
ball was
City.
lot
I think the
City
majority
had-
of the Premier League has changed the way they play.
But the
because
two
of Pep.
managers previous to Pep both won Premier Leagues.
Yeah, no,
Four
I
City-
know, I
City's
said it's
team
two
was
managers.
Mancini
vibes.
came in, won a
I
Prem.
thought the City
He did a
wins
real good
previous
job,
to that for the
Mancini.
league
He done a
title.
great job.
vibes.
Pellegrini came in, won a Prem, and then Pep came in and won a Prem. So it's like
But Pep
I like
changed- I think
when
Pep
I like
changed
when a
everything.
club brings a manager. He can't win it. Bring a manager, can't win it.
Yeah.
This guy's the man. That's what Klopp's done. Pep, see, every manager they brought in since Mancini has won a Prem.
Club's done something.
Pep's
no
taking
Liverpool manager
Pep,
in
yeah,
the Premier League.
Pep's
bro.
taking it to a whole new level. Fair enough. Pep's taking
Yeah.
Man City to they can win a Prem.
Yeah.
Then Chelsea win it. Then he wins it. To Pep's taking it to we'll win 3 in a row. We'll win
Yeah.
2 in a row. Fair enough. Pep's done a great job. But for me, I love projects. I love transitioning a whole team. And if you look at the budget they've had, it's obviously it's not Pep's fault. That's the budget he's had, but he's working with a much better budget than Klopp has.
And that is Pep's resume though.
and that's everyone.
Besides Barca,
and that's everyone he's gone.
Obviously, I rate him because he's
not
that
Pep's
much of a.
fault
He's
that
such
he's so
a
good
He's
that
such
he
a
can go
good
to wherever he
manager. Yeah,
wants.
he can go. Yeah, I'm going Bayern next.
He could leave Man City right now and say, I want to go PSG
Okay,
next
yeah, but
season.
he's
And they'll
stat
get rid of Poch.
padding. Is that stat padding? Because he's only taking the biggest jobs.
Nah.
No, because it's not his fault that he gets offered the biggest jobs.
Because he's taking. Yeah, but he's taking the biggest jobs.
He's not going to go
Everyone
he's
gets
not gonna go
all the top
from-
managers get offered the biggest
Are
jobs.
you going to
he's not
turn
gonna go
down?
from
All the top-
Barcelona
Are you
to
going to
Bayern
turn
and then
down
say,
Man
I'm
City
going
and
to
take Tottenham?
Yeah,
Are you going to turn down Man City and then
he's
take
not going to
Tottenham?
go to
No, he's
Tottenham.
not. No, he's not. But
He's
what I'm
not gonna
saying
go to
is,
Tottenham.
But is it-
he's more carefully constructed his career to.
Sharks-
I'll take the best team in every league.
Okay,
win
and it's
everything,
also
I'll
very
go
hard to
down
win
as-
back-to-back
I'm with you.
titles.
No,
Okay.
Sharks,
How hard
I'm
is it
with
to
you.
win back-to-back titles with whatever
It's
squad you have?
very hard, and I
Very hard.
appreciate he's done a good job at it. But I think for the level of the team to the achievements, I think Klopp's done a better job, including the Champions League, which is a big factor in this. I don't care; it is a Premier League manager discussion.
Yeah, but you know what the thing is
a
as well?
Premier League manager is
Yeah, but
in the
you've
Champions
also got
League.
to remember the
So
types of
that is
players
a
that
big
he's brought
discussion.
into
And
City.
Klopp,
The types of players.
Klopp's been in 3 European finals already.
Yeah, 1-1.
Yeah, but he's been 2 back-to-back Champions League finals.
Yeah, we're primarily talking about Premier League though.
Doesn't matter. That's part of the whole job.
Yeah, I know,
You
but
gotta
Premier
factor in
League.
it- you gotta factor
Okay,
in
so
the
how long
Premier-
has Klopp been here?
Since 2015, I think.
So 6
Similar.
years.
I'll say similar
Yeah.
time. Similar
6
time, right?
years.
So yeah, similar. They've been
But
around
it's a different
similar time.
scenario.
But
One
look
team's
at-
playing
look at-
Champions League football year in, year out, and
Yeah.
he's picking up a team that
Liverpool were
finished
about
8th, 9th.
8th place team when he came in.
Yeah.
Look at the squad he inherited. Look at the squad that Pep inherited. Look at the job he's done overall to where they are now.
Okay.
And also the players that Pep signed were more or less ready-made players.
Nope.
The players that Klopp signed. Klopp signed
Naby
weren't
Keita.
ready-made players.
Klopp
Big
signed
name
people like
Klopp
Naby
signed Andy
Keita.
No, but you
Robertson.
can't.
No, Klopp signed people like Naby Keita.
No, but you can't use that.
75
No, but you
M's.
can't use that as an
Okay.
argument, bro.
Ready-made player.
No, but
You can't use that as an argument,
okay,
bro.
look at the players who
Because
Pep-
you could say that with Pep. You
Bernardo
could say Pep signed Fernando. Pep signed this guy.
Bernardo
Pep
Silva.
signed that guy.
Bernardo Silva's one of the best players at Manchester City. Who knew about him before Manchester City like that?
Bro, he won the league with
Monaco,
Monaco,
bro.
bro.
Monaco was a good
Bro, he
team.
won the
Who
league with
rated-
Man
Yeah, but
City.
no one went in for him
Who
like that.
rated Bernardo
No,
Silva
but
as a
Monaco,
top player?
But Monaco were a Champions League. They finished
Was
in the
Bernardo
semi-final.
Silva a
They won
top
the
5
league. They
target
walked through
in the world?
French league. He's not
Was
that
Bernardo
way.
Silva a top 5 target in the world as a winger?
He did a good job getting
He was
him.
a winger, bro. He's a
At the
slow
time,
winger.
at
He's
the
a slow
time,
technical winger.
No, but
would
he
you
was
have
young.
picked
I don't know,
Bernardo
bro,
Silva?
But Bernardo Silva was quality. Obviously,
but
yeah,
would
we
you have
don't
picked
watch.
Bernardo?
But we don't watch French league. It's completely different.
No, but this is
when
why
you're
he's a manager. But this is
that.
why he's a top manager. Would you have signed someone like Bernardo Silva? No.
Would someone sign Salah coming from Roma, bro?
If I gave you the option to buy Bernardo Silva,
Would I
I'm
sign someone?
on
Would I
your
sign
side.
Sadio Mane
I'm
from
on your-
Southampton?
if I gave
know
you the
your side,
option
bro.
to buy Bernardo Silva at that time, you wouldn't have bought. And I'm talking about at Man City. It's easier to sign people at Liverpool who are not necessarily the champions and challenging for the title for you to buy people like Sadio Mane who are proven-ish Premier League players, or people like Mohamed Salah who was a very young, talented player
but if
who was
but
thought
if
of a
you're-
lot.
but if you're
Whereas
watching-
you're Man City and trying to
So
retain
what's
titles.
different? What you're doing-
No, but you're trying to retain titles.
What you're doing right
and you're
now
signing.
what you're doing right now
What?
is, by the way you're talking and structuring your words, is you're discrediting what Liverpool's done just
I'm
to
not
make it sound
discrediting.
better.
bro,
Just
no,
make
but
sure
I'm
like,
not.
It's
Leeds.
Leeds, Mane,
Yeah,
it's
Leeds.
Salah's.
No, but for
It's
Liverpool,
not.
they're not Premier
But
League
these are-
title
these are-
winners from the previous like 3 or 4 seasons.
But you know why your argument's not
Bernardo
worth it?
Silva, Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz, I don't personally think was.
No, but
He
your
was highly
top.
touted. He was
No,
highly
might be
touted.
highly
He
touted,
was
but
highly
I don't
touted.
personally believe he was like.
He was
No,
a
but
ready-made
Sean,
player.
Sean,
he
let
weren't
me use
ready-made.
Sean, let me use your
Laporte,
argument.
Laporte.
Sean, let me use your argument against him.
Gundogan weren't a player that you would have gone out and bought straight away and said,
No,
you
but
know
Sean,
what,
let
I'm
me
starting
use-
him week in, week out. He's going to be one of my Premier
He
League
wasn't starting
title
week
winning
in, week out. He
players.
was starting
injury
at
prone.
Dortmund,
He was an injury prone
But
guy.
Sean, your
That's a
argument,
double
yeah.
guy.
Say for
Gabriel
example,
Jesus.
no, but say for example,
Would you have bought Gabriel Jesus?
but he was highly touted in Brazil,
You've
bro.
got him as fucking top assistant this season.
I rate
All
him.
these
No, I
players
give
he's
him-
brought
he
in
knows-
and
he knows
came
how to
into the
develop it.
system
No, but he knows how
and
to
has
develop.
bopped for them.
No, but what I'm saying
Yeah,
to you,
Rodri,
you know,
bro.
with your
Rodri.
he was at Atletico.
He
But
also
your
Rodri.
argument-
he also signed a lot of players that didn't work out.
No, but Sean,
Yes, but he's got them playing a whole different style of football to how previous Man City players had them.
No, but Sean, your argument still doesn't make sense to me.
Consistency on a high level where he's won back-to-back league titles
I
and
rate
broke
him
records.
highly. I rate him highly.
And you're telling me that one season Klopp with Van Dijk.
One season.
One season. No, but one season, one league title, bro.
That doesn't mean they had one good season. If it was
No,
one
but
league title.
one league title,
So
bro.
if you win the league title, if you don't win league title, you had a shit season.
Okay, did he finish? Where did he
They
finish last
came
year?
inches from a league title
Where
the
did they finish
season
last year?
before. They came third.
Behind Man United, Ollie's.
Yes.
Ollie's Man United.
You know the circumstances, Sean. Don't try it. You know
What-
the
what's
you know the
circumstance?
injuries they
What,
had.
they
Don't
lost
try
Van
it.
Dijk and
They
they
did a
lost
great
two
job.
centre-backs.
They did a great job. in
What, they
finishing
lost two
third.
centre-backs?
They did a great job.
Yeah,
in
with
finishing
Neco-
third.
was it
Thomas
Neco
Tuchel would have
Williams
finished
and
third.
Nat
Come on,
Phillips?
man.
Yeah, but Sean, your argument about the Bernardo Silva thing,
Reece Williams,
Reece Williams.
Ozan Kabak,
Yeah.
Nat Phillips,
Nat Phillips,
Jordan
yeah.
Henderson.
That was
That was their
his problem.
centre backs.
Yeah, I know,
That was
I
the centre
He
backs.
had the opportunity
Don't
to go
try
out and buy
it, man.
players
Nah, man, don't
in
try
the
it.
January
Sean,
transfer window.
Sean,
He
you
didn't
know-
do it.
Sean, you know your
He
Bernardo
signed
Silva
that.
statement.
He signed the
Yeah, I'ma stop,
worst.
guys.
He signed a guy from Schalke.
There's no point.
He signed a guy from Schalke, the worst defensive side in Germany,
And he came
conceded
third.
more goals
And he did a good
than
job with
any
that.
other player, and he
came-
put him starting
And he
at centre
came
back.
third with that team. He managed to get Liverpool third.
Shocking.
No other manager would do that.
Shocking.
No other manager would do that with that Salkos last season. He came
Not
third.
having it.
He came third last season, which is
Not
a
having
great
it.
achievement.
Not better than Pep.
Great achievement.
Not having it.
So
Unbelievable.
I don't know, what are you starting?
He's still talking about this. Bernardo
You
Silva
agreed to
comment.
put in.
What are you talking about? This Bernardo
Pep
Silva?
as number one.
I still don't rate. I still don't rate the fact you're going because no one really highly touted Bernardo Silva.
No, but there's a lot of players that never really was highly touted. It's like Chelsea when we won our Premier League starting
Let's
season.
not bring Chelsea into this, bro.
No, but we signed
nothing to do with Chelsea.
Damien
Stop bringing
Duff.
Chelsea.
We signed
I don't care
Didier
about Damien Duff. I
Drogba.
don't
They
care. I
weren't
don't
the
care.
top priority
No, but what I'm saying to
signings.
You, no, but Elias,
He
Why
didn't
would
put
we
in
want
players.
Chelsea?
No, I'm giving you an example that gives it the
Okay, give me an
players,
example.
the
That's not
players
Chelsea.
level.
Give me Arsenal.
No, I'll give you.
You
an
never
example.
won the
No,
league.
No, I've got.
We haven't
You
won the
won
league.
the
Won
league for
three
fucking
league
17
titles.
years,
Won
cuz.
3 league
Hey,
titles.
Sharks, I've got an example. Yeah, you know your argument. You know, with Bernardo Silva, he's got to see him firsthand as well. He might have thought, you know what, Bernardo Silva's a quality player.
Oh, when
but
they
then
played
watch
each other.
when they played each other in the
against
Champions
them,
League, that's when he goes, you know what, this guy's hard. It's like Man United when they got Ronaldo, when they went pre-season, played sport, and he goes, you know what, I want him. Did Wenger want him first?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
He
I'm
watched
giving
him on the
you-
plane and said,
They spoke about Ronaldo.
Exactly.
I'm giving you multiple scenarios of players. There's
But you can
loads
say
of
the
players.
same- you can say the
João
same.
Cancelo.
You highly rate Jurgen Klopp. He
Come
let
on,
him
bro.
sit on the bench for a season.
You guys are acting like I don't rate Pep.
Come
on, bro.
Pep.
Man's got-
You guys are acting like suddenly I don't rate Pep.
No, I know you don't.
It's
I know you
not-
don't.
No, but
I know
I'm
you
just
do.
giving
I
you
know
a
you
Klopp.
do rate
This guy
him.
played Klopp doesn't mean
Yeah.
I don't like Pep anymore.
No, of
I'm
course.
not saying
Pep's
that.
unbelievable.
But
You know
There's
what?
in margins in this.
You know what I hate? You know what I hate about the arguments? It's like he said Bernardo Silva.
Yeah.
He played for Monaco that won the league that year. He said João Cancelo. He was playing for Juventus. Was on the bench. Yeah, he knew he was better than what he was. Yes, Ruben Diaz was probably the win champion with Benfica at the year, highly touted. You're not telling me that you're finding some random guy that played left back for Hull City and said, you know what, I see potential in him.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
signing him for 7-8 million.
I'm not gonna lie. This argument is
It's not-
between you two and him. I'm just.
It's not-
I
it's not
prefer
working
Pep
out,
over
man.
Klopp. I just prefer Klopp.
And I appreciate that. That's
I prefer
honesty.
Pep over Klopp.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people prefer a Klopp. I think they're both
But
sick.
for me as well, the way I look at it is, if I had one game to play,
Yeah.
which manager do I want? I want Klopp because I know Pep's gonna bottle it.
I'll go with Pep. Just because he had that
bottles, bro.
the
No, if you're
recent
playing,
Champions League
if you're
final,
playing the
that
Carabao
one game.
Cup final,
Yeah.
get Pep.
Why?
He can win that.
If
4
we're
years
playing
ago.
in
4
the
years ago.
Premier League,
If we're playing
38
game
if we're
season,
playing
I'm
in the
picking Pep.
Premier League,
I'm picking Pep over
which is
38
what
games.
this tier list is, the
Yes.
top 10, top 20 Premier League
Premier
managers.
League managers, yes, they are Premier League managers.
Pep is number one. It's not even an argument. I don't know why we're arguing.
Pep hasn't got a Champions League. Klopp does.
This is a Premier League argument.
It's Premier League managers. They manage Premier League teams. Doesn't mean just their Premier League achievements.
Fucking hell, man. We might as well have fucking owners in here as well, and then put fucking
This is
put in
top 10
fucking
owners.
put in fucking what's his name? Fucking Arsenal. What's his name?
Moving
Fucking
goalposts as usual, guys.
Kroenke,
As you
and then
can
say,
see.
oh, he should be in the top one because he's got the LA Rams playing fucking great NFL this year. It's a fucking.
But then here's
it's
your
a
argument.
fucking Premier League
But his-
discussion.
so
It's a Premier
his
League
argument would have
debate.
been- his
He's
argument-
the best Premier
Rams
League
haven't won
manager.
that.
Elias, his argument would have been.
Rams haven't won
No,
anything.
Elias,
the
his argument
fuck?
would have been shit because Man United's owner owns Tampa Bay and they won the Super Bowl.
Exactly, it's
So
awful,
it doesn't
bro.
matter.
Exactly though, but
So
we're
there's
not
no-
fucking talking about
but
their
you're
other
talking-
achievements. We're talking about Premier League managers.
Listen.
Premier League managers, yeah, what
All
they've
I'm
done,
saying is-
Yeah.
their resume, the
So
Premier League manager
primarily
resume.
Premier
Yeah,
League
Sean.
titles.
Who we put in
Team
first?
Pep.
This video's
but
already
the
long.
Klopp boys have won.
This
The Klopp
video's
boys have
already
won.
long.
That your arguments are horrible.
Yeah.
How is it
Hey,
horrible?
bro.
They've
Based on
defeated
your
you argument
arguments.
wise.
How?
Based on your
Argument wise.
How have they defeated me argument wise?
Tell him.
You're talking about one. You
I'm
said
a Pep
highly-
guy.
yeah,
I'm a Pep guy.
One, you
Yeah.
said highly touted players.
No, Pep transitioned
you know-
the style of football
okay,
from
but
Man
you know-
City from
okay, but
previous
you know-
owners. They were vibes before that. Mario Balotelli
Vibes.
Mario
Well,
Balotelli
actually,
and
you
the
know what
it is
Dzeko,
with vibes,
the Mario
Elias.
Balotelli and Dzeko year of them winning league titles and Kun Aguero's year, that team was vibes.
But you know the thing,
That team was pure based on Premier League on top players.
We know Pep has a style.
vibes.
We know Pep has a style.
Pep style has
We know
dominated the
Pep
league.
has a style, but you can't discredit Mancini and
I'm
Pellegrini's
not-
achievements.
No, but I'm just trying to say to you
But
that
that's
he's
not- but you're trying to
transitioned them
discredit- you don't
into
have-
a more
you don't have
consistent
to
and more
discredit-
dominant.
You don't
He's-
have to discredit another
not
man
discrediting him
to
then.
big up another one.
He has transitioned them into a more dominating Premier League
Yes.
side.
The worst thing is-
more goals,
how about this?
more points,
Yes.
more possession,
But why
better
you-
stylistic
you're-
football, everything.
But you're
How are you?
That's why.
How
You're
is it? It's not just
I hate
aesthetics.
that.
It's
Why-
numbers numbers as well.
But you know the thing about
He's thrown up numbers.
But you know Pep
great.
as well.
So how are you telling me Klopp,
Pep's
who's won a fucking
unbelievable.
Champions League,
Yes.
one Champions League, one Premier League? We fucking won a Champions League. Put Tuchel first.
When?
Put Tuchel first.
But he's not won the Prem.
He's fucking won the Champions League
Not
though.
won the Prem though.
So, I want him first.
But he's not won the Prem.
Well, he ain't
What
won
happened to
fucking-
Pep?
He ain't won 5.
Well, so
he
Tuchel's
ain't
better
won
Pep.
3 Premier League titles.
It's Tuchel's better than Pep then.
No.
So I want to put
But
first.
he
But
beat
this is why
Man
your
City
arguments are
in the
next.
Champions League.
But this is why your arguments are nags.
It's not that.
It's a Premier League fucking debate.
So, okay,
He's
so-
the best Premier League manager.
But then here we go. I don't think that's
It's
true.
crazy.
I don't think that's
He's
true
got- he's
because
got-
even
he's got-
even
mad, he's
even
mad.
head to head.
Do you know what I
Klopp's
love
got
about
better
this whole
record.
argument? Abdullah, us three put Pep first, and now he's a Klopp boy. That's what I love this argument.
I
It's
didn't say
hilarious.
that. No, I said I don't mind if you put.
understood what I said.
Yeah.
I don't mind if
How
you
about
put
this?
Pep
The
first.
worst, neither. I don't mind for Pep first as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But your arguing points to me like I don't know how sick Pep is. I know. how
yeah,
sick
but
I'm
Pep
just
is.
having to reinstate these
But
things
you're-
into your head
but it
because
doesn't
they are
I know
the
these
primary.
things. I know these things. I know
tick
Pep
boxes
is
what you need to
amazing.
have.
I know these things.
Yeah, I know.
these- But what I'm saying is, like I said, the way I look at it, and the way you look at it is different. I'm judging it off the level of what team he's inherited.
So you
to
thought
the
Liverpool
job-
were shit?
The job, yes, they were shit.
They were
Everyone knows they were
terrible. They were
shit.
terrible.
They
They were
were
like a
ask a
10th.
Liverpool fan about how good Liverpool were.
They were
Look
like
at
9th and 10th
look at the
every
team
season.
he inherited. That's what I keep saying.
And he's inherited
look
a lot
at
of money to spend on that
and
team as well.
And Pep's inherited 10 times that. So
It's
don't
not
even
10
try
times.
it. Don't even try it. Pep spent the most money since come to the Premier League more than anyone.
The
and
only
difference
thing-
from like
the only
500
I think
difference-
he's probably spent the most in football
Yeah, yeah.
in general.
I think he spent $1 billion or
I
something
think he
like
spent
that.
him and
Bro,
Mourinho
bro,
have spent
bro,
the most.
you know the thing
Yes.
about
Yeah.
thing about Pep, yeah. Obviously, when you're Man City,
Yeah.
whatever you ask, you get it.
Yeah.
Whereas Liverpool, you got
gotta
maybe
prove
wait a
yourself.
season
Well,
and then go. You know
yeah,
what? We're getting in Van
yeah,
Dijk.
yes,
Okay, cool.
yes.
We had Karius in the Champions League final. We need to address that.
Yeah.
Let's bring in Alisson.
Exactly.
With with Man City, it's like, oh, we need a right back. Okay, we got Kyle Walker.
Well,
okay,
he
we need a
walked-
left back as well. We'll bring in Mendy.
He walked in. He took out Joe Hart, who's Mr. Man
he
City.
spent £500 million.
Who?
Jurgen Klopp.
Okay, how much has Pep spent?
I don't give a shit. He
Double
spent
that.
£500 million.
Double that. Okay, now
Spent
double it.
£500 million.
Okay, how much has Pep spent?
I don't give a shit.
Okay,
That's why
so
he's
now,
got three
so now
more
you
Premier
make
League
no
titles.
sense. Now you make no sense. I don't. You can keep Pep first because I lost a majority, whatever. Majority was Pep first.
Who said that?
You're not team Pep.
No.
No,
I just
before-
said, I
before
don't
we
mind
all-
if you put. I said, I don't
Yeah.
mind you put in one.
Yeah.
But I don't mind if you put him 2 and 5.
Yeah,
But
before us
there's
three-
never really
before
a
it was
debate
like-
situation.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was just skim.
The thing
skim
is, what
reading.
I'm saying is Pep, Klopp,
Yeah.
whoever's first or second doesn't change nothing.
No, it's
for me.
1A,
What
1B.
I'm-
Klopp
It's
was one
it's-
today.
it's 1A.
Listen, Klopp was
Like
one
he said,
today.
it's 1A, 1B.
I'm not
Yeah.
bothered either
It's
way.
1A, 1B. One has done a job where he's got unbelievable 3 Premier Leagues in a row, whatever. He's got 4 Premier League titles, whatever he's got. And one has done a job where he started off, he inherited a worse team, he had less money, and he's done a great job of that.
Very well.
I prefer that,
Yes.
and he prefers just someone who's won.
Yeah,
right?
he prefers aesthetics, which I understand.
1A, 1B.
Them playing
But
football
arguments wise, based on
You two have won.
based on what we brought,
You've won.
we've won.
Yeah.
So Klopp has to go.
No, the only reason for me was he'll come up with a point and you can just attack that point. You can take it out, put it in the similar situation, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's put Klopp first.
Similar situation.
Let's put Klopp
Tell me
first.
one manager in
and
that
move-
similar
and move
situation
Pep
that's
down.
fucking won what he's won.
All right, listen,
in the
this
Premier
video
League.
is getting very long. Look, guys, also feel free to get involved in the comments. Pep and Klopp
You
is
lot are
is a big
fucking dumb. I'm not even conversating on the rest of them.
You have to get off your phone as well, man.
Shit.
Get off your
wallah.
phone as well.
This
he's
debate is
sulking.
shit.
It's not Grown shit. man
Stop
sulking,
sulking,
man.
man.
This debate is
You
shit.
lost. Stop sulking.
Oh my god.
You lost.
Tell
Listen,
Elias to back it. That's all you had to
listen,
do, bro.
Okay,
I'd
listen.
rather message Johns.
We've still get off your phone, man. We've still got work to do. All right, listen. We've still got a lot. We've still got a lot to change around.
I like
Klopp's
the fact.
first.
Pep number
Pep
2
second.
has made me smile.
Okay,
now.
Pep second. Who's? We'll move Tuchel into third. Do we all agree that?
Yeah, two going to that.
Tuchel into third. He's not even had a full
Whoa,
Premier League
I
season.
will-
He's
I'll
not even
put
had a.
Tuchel
Full,
above-
he's not even had a.
Point Tuchel above Conte.
Yes, bitch.
I'll put Tuchel.
He's not had a full Premier League season or nothing.
You think so?
Sorry. I put Conte over Tuchel. Sorry, I didn't mean to put that.
Because he's won.
I put Conte
But-
over
but
Tuchel. I put Conte.
He has
over
got the
Tuchel.
Champions League to his name, but he's not had a full Premier League season.
He's not.
And we're leapfrogging him
Sean
above
said
loads.
Premier League, though, no? Sean said Premier League managers. No, that's his argument, no?
Okay, so what's your? So you put Tuchel third. You put Tuchel third. So what are your points for putting Tuchel third? Well, someone who's not had a full season.
Don't know.
That makes no sense.
Don't know.
We've
Fine, so
defeated
you're-
the man.
so you're
You're the
fine.
guy that never been taken
I'm
down.
just
We
not
got him
bothering.
today.
Huh?
I'm not bothering arguing.
Vamos!
He's been got. He's been
What's
got.
happening?
Niggas thought he couldn't get defeated.
Yeah.
Man, he got defeated.
Pitch me why Tuchel is third.
He wanted them first earlier.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Pitch it to me.
Chat to us, man. What happened?
Chelsea was shit
Yeah.
under Frank.
Hear
What-
that?
wait,
Facts.
wait,
I was
wait,
back
wait,
it.
Hey,
Were
we can
they
decide.
shit?
Chelsea was shit under
They
Frank.
finished fourth season before.
They're
No,
shit.
not
No,
bad.
Sean, I back it. It was vibes.
Chelsea was shit under Frank.
Okay.
Yes.
He's got our team getting results, clean
Yeah.
sheets week in, week out.
I hear that.
Results.
Okay.
We are top of the league.
Yep.
Top
3
of the
points
league.
clear, even after a draw with Burnley.
Great.
We'd have to lose another game and then another game for us to come off the top.
So because of 11
And
games,
he's won us.
because of
And he's
11
won us a
games
Premier.
this
And he's won us a Champions,
Champions
League
League against who?
against Manchester City. Pep.
Yeah.
So now the Champions League matters to you.
I'm just saying, it's what Klopp's top, innit? It's why Klopp's
Listen,
top, no?
I'm not mad. He could put him third, I think.
Conte ruined
potential-wise.
Chelsea in the second year.
Potential-wise.
But
Potential-wise.
we always forget Conte's at Tottenham, and Sean hates people that manage Tottenham.
That is true.
So
Facts.
that could be a big deciding factor. In
Conte
why
ruined us. Like,
Tuchel's above Conte.
imagine if Tuchel wins this league, Tuchel's clear of Conte.
Yeah, no, I'll give you that.
Clear.
Clear.
You know he's
Clear.
left him in the dirt.
So for him to say he's clear if he wins the Premier League,
is he
title,
clear of Klopp if he wins the Premier League this season?
Okay, so
Clear.
look. So look.
clear?
Tuchel gets...
Clear. If he wins Premier League,
Yes.
is he clear of Klopp?
Why are you going off ifs and buts? But no, he's not.
Why not?
Because he's not a bad manager in the club.
1 year, 1.5 years, Premier League title, Champions League. This Nash took 4 years to win a fucking Premier League title.
Okay.
This guy will be clear of him.
Okay, whatever.
But yeah, Liverpool, shit.
So you put...
They saw Sadio Mane.
So you put...
They bought Van Dijk.
So you put...
They bought Andy Robertson from Hull.
Good pickups. Good pickups.
Fucking
So
shit, guys.
you're putting
Hate Liverpool, hate
you're
Tottenham.
putting Tuchel third. Top 3 manager, not got a Premier League yet.
Yeah.
Not had a full season yet.
Yeah.
Okay. And on debating that.
What's this?
Tuchel at third.
Me and Stars got Conte over Tuchel, right?
I'd have Conte over Tuchel, but
You can have him. I don't care.
I'll give Sean Tuchel. I'll give
No,
Sean
you
Tuchel.
can have him. You can have him. I'd rather have other managers.
Let's keep him.
Why are
let's
you
keep him.
why are you giving me him?
He's sulking.
I don't want him.
Let's keep him there.
I don't want him.
He's lost his head, guys.
I don't want him.
Gone.
Lost him there. All right. Okay, so someone's gonna move down from that category. Fourth, you know.
Even Moyes is dropping.
Why Dave Moyes dropping?
He's not going above Ranieri.
Ranieri won a Premier League fucking title. Moyes got the Man United job after Alex. Fucking got
Off
unveiled
the
in
technicality.
front of a fucking 80,000 packed stadium and fucking was horrible under United. I don't care what he's done with
now
West
he's
Ham.
at-
Great job, West
now he's
Ham.
at
You
another
fucking
United.
sixth.
Now he's at another United. They're not sixth. They're what right now? They're
I don't give a shit.
They're third right now.
Oh, you're doing a great job.
He is doing a great job.
Yeah. Ranieri won a fucking league with fucking 3 players.
Okay.
You know,
Way better than Moyes.
So he's better manager. He's better Premier League manager than Moyes.
They were favourites to get relegated. He won a Premier
five
League
to one.
title
Yeah, no, miracle.
with
Miracle
the
season.
fucking team that was favourites to get
He
relegated.
had a miracle season. Yes.
Can I
That
ask
is
you?
never ever going to be
can I ask you guys a
sniffed.
question?
Over consistent time, a job. David Moyes done a great job.
You got
One at
more
Everton,
chance of
one
fucking
at-
stars eating a sausage
One-
than Ranieri winning the fucking league title.
One at Everton.
Stars is a glizzy gladiator. He loves a glizzy. He had one. He had one like 2 days ago.
I had one at work.
He gobbled that down.
I felt wrong. Man.
Did you do a little handshake when they put it? Cut it?
Well, I had a knife foot cut it.
Oh, so
like
you
that.
caught it in the air as well.
Listen, this
Glizzy
is getting long. Let's
gladiator.
get through this, man. Let's get long. All right, so we need someone to put him fourth because now this is taking long.
You know,
Let's-
of Moyes, yeah,
let's
has
just
he
do it.
has he ever finished top 4?
I'm sure he's managed.
Has he with Everton?
Everton
I feel
and
like
West
he
Ham.
has, you know.
Everton.
I feel like he hasn't.
That's what I don't know.
But I think
you
he's
ever
had
seen
seasons.
Everton
I
in
think
Champions
I
League
think he's
qualifiers?
had seasons where he's finished like
Have
fifth,
you ever
sixth.
seen Everton in the Champions League
He's had good
qualifiers?
seasons of like fifth, sixth.
Never.
bro. He's had good
So I
seasons.
feel like he had a season where he finished 4th and then he
Yeah.
got like
He
someone
got shagged, didn't it?
Yeah, I think
like the Chelsea season when they
I
won the
think
champs.
was that you guys?
Who the
No,
fuck is on the
Spurs, though.
job?
Spurs that
Spurs-
got knocked out, yeah.
All right, listen. We put him fourth. Conte, Ranieri, and Moyes.
It's got to be Ranieri, surely, man.
Ranieri is the fourth best Premier League manager.
Yeah.
No. It's Conte's
No, I
the fourth
can't do
Premier
that.
League.
I put him there for the miracle season. That,
Yeah,
but
no,
now
no.
that's as far as it goes. He's not going fourth, bro.
So you're putting Moyes above him?
Moyes is a better manager than him. Yeah.
I'm not against it, but I'm like, I this what Sean needs to back it again because Ranieri, I didn't watch him at Chelsea.
Okay,
innit?
what's harder to back
No, but
than
I-
having turning a mediocre Chelsea team into a Champions League challenging team
Yeah.
and then winning a league title with the worst side in the league?
I hear that, and I'm with you.
And Moyes done a great
go put
job.
him there then.
Moyes done a great job.
Is he
Yeah,
better than
But
Conte?
how are you better
Is he
than a
better than-
man
okay, he's better
who
than
won a
Conte?
league title with the worst team ever?
I hear you.
Okay, so he's put number one then.
No, but I'm just saying his
Oh, what?
achievement of winning a league title
Yeah.
with one of the worst teams.
Yeah.
How can you not have him in the top 4?
I think he beats Man City home and away as well last season. If I'm correct.
Well, he definitely didn't lose to them. Okay, cool. You're on the fourth, yeah? Conte or Moyes
That's not
fifth?
4th. That's 3rd.
That is fourth.
Oh, it is 4th. Yeah.
So Conte or Moyes fifth because one's gonna go down.
No, I have
to have Conte there,
Conte
yeah.
ahead of Ranieri, man.
Yeah, of course. Well, I don't know.
Ranieri's
Sean
they're
wants
both
Ranieri.
No, but for me, they're both.
Sean wants Thomas Tuchel at third, who's not had a full season at Prem, and Ranieri at
Okay,
fourth. because of that one season at Leicester.
Conte, the 5 at the back merchant, yeah?
No, should I tell you why?
Conte is the 5 at the back
Okay,
merchant.
Conte's had one season at Chelsea where he had it. It was unbelievable. He's not done nothing.
They're both
else in the
Italians as well, and he's done more damage. Conte's done more stuff.
No, you're talking
for
about Italy stuff. I don't care about Italian stuff.
When they're both 1-on-1 in the Premier League.
Okay,
They've
you're
got
saying
one league
1 and
title
1,
each.
but you're
One
saying
league title each.
yeah,
and
but
one's
it's about
been
what they've achieved at other clubs, and he's done a great job at Chelsea in the first tenure. He done a shocking season in the second season.
But talk about the first
one
year.
year Premier League, bro.
Talk about first year.
Yeah, back 5 merchant. We won the league with back 5.
Wait,
It doesn't matter though.
So
Change up the
you guys
So
are
if Tuchel
okay. So
wins it
Tuchel won
this year, what
Champions League or back five?
He done great with
Tuchel
he
won
done-
Champions League or
I
back
can't
five?
like
Never mind, Tuchel's good. Not back then, just
no, but
this year.
Conte
Top
Conte
table
done
back
well,
five.
Conte done well with what he had. He done very well with what he had. He had Michy Batshuayi fucking playing for him as well. Horrible player. Victor Moses right wing back. He done well.
Okay.
But in terms of the legacy of Ranieri and him winning a league title with a better
I
side,
don't like the look of this.
he won a league with Leicester. Conte won a league with Chelsea.
I don't like the look of this.
Both were in tricky situations. But
I can't
Ranieri
put Ranieri
clearly has
fourth,
to be
man.
better than that.
I just can't do it. I can't.
How can you? Who's above him?
Both Conte and Moyes.
What's you're telling me about sell me Moisey. Sell me fucking Moisey. You told me sell me fucking Ranieri. Sell me
Just
Moisey.
look at the job he's done and look at the job he's doing right now.
At West Ham,
Yes, at West Ham.
a good side.
Okay, because of him.
West Ham were good anyway.
Not always. They've had good seasons and they'll go down.
West Ham were good.
All
They'll
right.
have that.
West Ham have been
Okay,
good. Pellegrini was
no.
beaten. He fucking done a double over us, I think.
Well, the shit. Well, Slaven Bilic did well.
Chelsea.
Slaven Bilic did well, and then after that, they'll down there again. Listen, we need to get through this, man. Let's get through this video.
Moisey had Man
No,
United.
I'm happy with Ranieri being ahead of Moyes.
Moisey got Man United.
Alright, cool.
Moisey got Man United after.
Huh? So Ranieri fourth. Conte fifth.
I'm putting Conte with Ranieri.
I'm Conte Ranieri.
because Conte. I was just searching it now. Obviously, he did a treble. He won back to back with Juventus.
Yeah.
He's won the league with Inter. So he's won 4 leagues in Italy.
Are you going to give me the shit stats that fucking Rory put up as well? The fake stats.
No. I just went on Google now. If you want to see my phone.
Oh, okay.
All right, then what? So then there's no space for Moyes.
You need to leave my guy Rory alone, man.
He put up some horrible stats in that video, man.
yeah.
This is where the headache starts.
All right, so there's a lot.
I need to chat to
There's
Rory.
too many people here. Moyes gets sixth for me.
Yeah, facts.
Then
Yeah.
there's Rafa, Bielsa, Daesh,
alright,
Rodgers,
should-
and
should we-
Arteta. Let's be honest. Does Arteta deserve to be above some of these guys here?
No.
Doesn't deserve to be
Yet.
above Graham
Above any of
Potter.
them. It doesn't deserve to be above any.
I think if we did this video
Okay,
again
let's
in
be real,
5
okay.
years' time, Arteta will be right there at the top.
Okay,
But right
We've
now,
got
I can't.
Brendan very low.
Yeah.
No, okay, cool. For me, Rafa's better
By
than
the way,
Arteta.
there's only
For
4
me?
spots left because
Huh?
Yeah.
Moyes has the first one. There's
Yeah.
4 spots left.
So yeah, I think Arteta's better than Bielsa. Daesh is a toss-up.
Of that list, I'm taking out Arteta. I'm putting him 11, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Two
more.
man, two,
Yeah.
two, two,
So
two
move
man,
Arteta to
two
11,
man
15,
just get
please.
moved down.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
more
one
happy
down.
with that.
And Rafa.
And
Or Bielsa.
It's got
I
Bielsa.
would say I'll go Bielsa.
Yeah, I'm not fussed with
Okay.
Bielsa.
I'll go Bielsa.
I'm not mad at that.
And you swap Bielsa and Arteta.
Okay, let's look at the 6-10 first and let's arrange them. Let's arrange them
Yeah.
first. So
So,
we've got Moyes at 6.
Moyes.
Then at 7th,
It's got to be
want-
Rodgers.
I want
It's got
Sean
to be one of them
Dyche.
3, yeah.
I want Sean Dyche. I'll go Sean Dyche 7th. I'd go Rodgers 8th. And then Rafa 9th, Potter 10th. That's what I would do.
I would have Rafa at the last. I think Graham
I'm not
Potter's doing a
mad
better
at that.
job.
I'm
Yeah.
not mad at that.
Yeah,
But
I'll switch
but
Rafa and Potter.
Rafa's managed Liverpool well. Even like Newcastle fans say they did a good job there.
did.
He's done a good job, but he's done a good job with 2 massive clubs. Brighton are a very small club.
No,
That's what I'm not
but
mad.
everywhere
He's done it for a long
Wait,
time.
are we
so-
happy with the position of
Wanna
Dyche
chat?
and Rodgers?
I'll switch Dyche
Sean
and
Dyche. Sean Dyche for me is kind of high.
I'll switch Sean
I'm
and-
happy with him. Like I'd rather him be 8th than 7th.
One Chelsea Europa League.
1-8 rather than 8th or 7th. Like I think you guys put too
I'll-
much disrespect on Rafa though.
I'll switch.
Rafa-
I'm not.
Because
I'll
everywhere
put-
he's done, he's gone Chelsea. He did
That's
well,
what I
decent at
said.
Chelsea.
That's what I said.
He's
Rafa-
done decent
Not
at
great though.
But he did decent at Chelsea. Did decent at
But big
Newcastle.
clubs,
but
though.
he came like halfway through your season at Chelsea, right?
Yeah, I know, but big clubs, bro.
No, but Newcastle he did well.
Massive club.
And then Everton, obviously, we're still yet to figure out. Brendan Rodgers.
Everton have been shit recently,
Recent,
and they've got a very good squad.
But they're Dom Cavali's a big miss.
What are they on? What are they on? A 4-game losing
He's
streak?
still got a mixed squad. He's still got Ancelotti's leftovers. He's still
Got a very good side
but
though.
it's still like a mixed. It's a mixed up team.
Listen,
He's
that's
got one
a
runner
very,
that's in
I
Pep.
think that's a very good. If you
Yeah,
put on
but
paper,
it's hard to control right now.
okay, but
And he's got
Graham
the whole-
Potter is
And DCL's,
Harry fucking
DCL's
Potter.
injured. DCL's injured. Like he's
been out for 2
doing a
months,
good
bro.
job. He's doing a
Relax,
good job, I
difficult,
think. And Rafa just as in the managerial world, Rafa Benitez is known to be a very, very good manager.
Well, I can't discredit him.
a very good defensive
Harry
manager.
I
Potter.
can't put him below Graham Potter. I just can't because
Harry Potter
how's
has
he-
got fucking Neil Maupay playing up
Graham
front.
Potter's great, very good manager, and I think it's a credit to put him in top 10.
I'm moving Brendan Rodgers up 1, Rafa Benitez up 1, and then Sean Dyche
Down 2.
I'm happy.
down 2, yeah.
I'm happy with swapping Rafa Benitez
And Dyche.
for Brendan
But
Rodgers.
remember the
and then
context
Rafa
though.
Benitez for Sean Dyche.
Yeah, but remember
that's
the
what I said, yeah.
context though of Sean Dyche as well.
Yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with that.
Dyche above Rodgers.
I'm putting Dyche.
I can't
I'm
have
putting
Rafa
Dyche-
above Rodgers,
I'm putting Brendan Rodgers before Dyche, in front of Dyche.
I'm not too
and I
upset.
would have Rafa above Benitez.
Rafa above Benitez.
He lost his head.
Yeah, he's got Rafa before
It's
Benitez.
good.
Crazy.
It's true though. Rafa before
Your
Benitez.
head is good.
Rodgers has to go before Benitez, surely.
Yeah, Rodgers done a great job, man. Liverpool did
Surely.
a good job, got them close. I put Rodgers up 1.
I'm not fussed with that. I just want Sean Dyche the furthest away from them.
I don't
Rodgers
think
are
people are like it's Sean. You
Rodgers
said it
deserves
early, bro.
credit.
But you said it
We're
early,
literally ranking positions of leagues though with these managers. To
No,
be
but
honest,
Sean,
because Dyche's job, surely Dyche has done a better job than what Rafa's done. But Rafa's done a good, stable job.
No, but you know, for me,
You're looking at people that have massively overachieved with Burnley.
No, I respect.
Massively overachieved with
No,
Brighton.
you know, Graham Potter. He hasn't. Dyche, obviously, I respect him way higher than because he's done it for
Dyche
way longer.
Yeah,
and I
fair
give
enough.
him that
Fairs.
because Brighton is not a team where I'm looking at.
Yeah.
When he inherited
recency
Brighton,
a bit, yeah.
I'm
when he
happy with
inherited
that.
Brighton, he looked
Okay,
at it.
fairs.
I'm happy with that.
No, I'm not happy with that.
Yeah.
What you not happy
I'm
with?
not happy with that. I'd rather have.
But it's the majority
Right.
vote, so you're happy
Oh,
with
wait,
that.
wait,
I'd rather have
Rafa
Rafa over Thingy because Sean's one of
Rafa over
Sean's
Rodgers.
one of Sean's biggest points, which I think he's correct. He's a huge bottle job. Where when he was at Liverpool, he changed it. He's playing good football. He bought it with Liverpool. Leicester as well inherited a better squad. He's done what he needed
Yeah,
to
but
do.
Leicester have been a top 6 team now since as long as I can remember. And Rodgers the whole season. I know he's bottled at the end, but the whole season he'll be in that top 4. The whole season. until the
Champions
last
League.
game.
Obviously.
Yeah.
obviously-
I'm happy with that.
Rafa's been too stable for me.
I'm happy
He's
with
had too many like stable seasons, and Rodgers has overachieved in a lot. For
And
what
the
he's done.
job Rodgers did at Swansea
Yeah, great
and
job.
Liverpool were very good jobs. I'm happy with that a lot.
Very big at Chelsea when he was a young manager.
Yeah.
But then you go by one point that thing. I swear, was Rafa Benitez the one that won the Champions League? With Liverpool.
Yes, he did win the Champions League, yeah.
So that's one argument as well.
He's got a Champions League medal under his belt.
That's true.
That's a good one. That's a...
He's finished second, but I remember he finished second with Liverpool as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
It's I don't know. It's tight for me still.
Bro,
He's got a European trophy for
he's
Chelsea.
got He's got.
Chelsea.
Come on,
He's got
guys,
2
man.
European trophies. I'm put.
It's what it's a matter of one.
It's context. It's not about
And the team
what
as
they've
well,
won.
and the team as well. They was 3-0 down against AC Milan as well.
It's a matter of one position
Bro,
change. I'm not
Fairs.
mad at it.
I don't mind.
You want to give Stars this? Let's
I
give
don't mind,
Stars
I don't
this.
mind.
Let's give it to him. Let's
Brendan
give it
Rodgers,
to him.
he's just a bottle job. Sean's right, completely right. Wallah.
All right, so in the category below, someone's got to move up, and we've got 11 to 15. 11. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not moving Arteta any lower now. We've moved him down. I'm not moving him any lower. I think this man's a genius, and he's a genius.
You know what I'm this man's a genius. And I don't rate Bielsa,
Yeah.
but then earlier you said these guys rate him as a genius. So it's like we can't have 2 geniuses in the place.
Of course he can.
In 11
I can't move Arteta any lower. I'm sorry.
Guys, I'm happy where Ole is.
Yeah, I'm
14.
very, very happy.
I'm happy with Ole where he
I
is.
think.
I'll move him above Dean Smith.
No, I'm putting Oli above Marco. I'm putting above Bielsa.
No.
Why?
You know,
Because you was at a thing where they were talking about Bielsa being highly touted.
Where?
like 70.
They never spoke about Bielsa.
Yeah, no, he's got potential at 70s, according to Sean.
They never spoke about Bielsa.
Yeah, but come on though. Oli has done a very good job with
Okay,
United.
first of all, who's moving up from the bottom category?
I would
Eddie
move
Howe.
up.
Oh, let's not go that
Stars
far.
doesn't like
Let's
it.
not go that far, man.
Surely Eddie Howe has to come up. This is
Of those bottom managers there,
Eddie.
Haselhüttl has the most experience in the Premier League so far.
at
Eddie
his-
Howe's
look at his
there.
face.
Eddie Howe's there. But
Okay, cool. Forgot about accolades. Obviously, what they've done. We don't know much about the Wolves manager.
yeah, that's what
but
I'm
he's
leaving.
won the league for Benfica, so it's like
No, I'm leaving
him
Matt.
away?
Because
He's
him,
doing well.
Frank
He's
and
doing well.
Fark.
He needs to be at the top. Lag needs to be at the top, and Eddie Howe needs to go up.
What's Eddie Howe's best position he's done with Bournemouth?
I can't even remember. But you got to remember, Bournemouth are like very small, you know.
They are. You're right with that.
Yeah, they shouldn't
Hilltop
be a
could
Premier
get
League club.
more
I
fans at
was
a game
gonna
than
say-
Bournemouth.
I was gonna
How, bro? Come on, man.
I was gonna say it's between Howe and Haselhüttl to go up.
Nah.
Of the bottom list, it's between those two because they have the most Premier League experience.
I see. Move Fark to the right to the bottom.
Thomas Frank's fine there.
Fark right at the bottom. Move Hasenhüttl to the top of that category. I just want to see how this looks.
Switch Lag and
then
Vieira.
Yep.
Why does Lag have to
it's
switch
fine.
with Vieira?
Switch that, and then
No, like that. Yeah,
That's fine.
how does that look to you guys?
That's not.
That
That's
looks
not
way
bad.
better.
Yeah, that's fine.
That looks fine.
No.
That's fine.
Okay, Abdullah, who would you take out of who would you switch Eddie Howe?
I think you guys are just too high on Eddie Howe, man.
I for me, it's not too high on Eddie Howe. It's too. There's not enough Premier League experience in that bottom four after Haselhüttl.
Yeah.
Me, I would put Haselhüttl above Eddie Howe, and I have Eddie Howe on the bottom. But
Nah.
there's no Premier League experience there. Thomas Frank not playing Premier League.
No,
Vieira not in the Premier League.
You're not talking
Lag not
about.
in the
You're
Premier
talking
League,
about.
and
You're talking about
in and
people
out
that are
Premier League.
winning like league titles or something like that and coming into clubs. Man won back-to-back league fucking League One championships. And then
Back-to-back
stabilized a
done a
team
good
like
job,
this
man. He's
in the
done a good
Premier League with a very good, attractive football inside in Bournemouth when they first came up for a good 2 years.
2 years.
Listen,
bro,
I'm
and he's
happy
there
with
for
this.
like how long is he there for? Bro?
Okay,
Haselhüttl's been smoked, bro.
No, I'm happy.
How he's
I'm
still
not-
got a job is crazy.
No, I give you that. Well, I give you that because I got Haselhüttl getting Southampton getting relegated. So I hear that. I don't mind you guys leaving him there because the only person I'm leaning more towards on, but that's because he's won a league in Portugal is the man. But I don't know much of him, so I don't mind leaving Eddie Howe there.
Okay, so are we happy with this?
Yeah.
I'm happy with this. All right, that is our final list, combined list of current Premier League managers. I'm going to read it out one more time. If you
Read
guys,
the first one for me, brother.
If you guys are watching, make sure to leave your comments.
first one for me,
Leave your
brother.
comments of your order. In first place, we've got Jurgen Klopp.
Bow.
Second, we've got Pep. Third, we've got Thomas Tuchel. Fourth, we have Antonio Conte. Fifth, we've got Claudio Ranieri.
Let's go.
Sixth, we've got David Moyes. We've got Rafa Benitez in
My guy.
seventh. Brendan Rodgers at eighth. Sean Dyche at ninth. And we've got Graham Potter to complete the top 10. In 11th place, we've got Mikel Arteta.
Big dick.
12th, we've got Marcelo Bielsa.
Bit too high.
13th, we've got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. 14th, we've got the man who's been sacked, Dean Smith, who's above a lot of managers that still have their job. And in 15th, we have the new Newcastle manager, Eddie Howe.
Abdullah's
In
favourite.
16th, we've got Hasenhüttl. 17th, we've got Lag. 18th, we've got Patrick Vieira doing a great job right now at Palace. 19th, we've got Thomas Frank, the man of two first names. And in 20th, we've got Daniel Fark, who's been relegated.
He's got two first names as well.
He's been relegated a few times in the Premier League. And that is our top 20 Premier League managers in order. This was a long video, so if you guys are still here at till the end,
Okay, let me ask you guys a question, yeah?
and he's making it even longer by asking
Yeah.
you guys a
I
question.
Ask
He
a question,
likes
please.
asking a lot of questions.
Yeah, he does.
Because
He always
questions,
asks
questions, man.
questions.
It's always
And he always
towards the end.
asks
That's how you gain knowledge.
He always asks you if you could ask a question. So here you go.
Who do you think's to get relegated? Not relegated, sacked next.
Definitely not Arteta.
Next sacking.
Next sacking.
Ole
guys.
can't be killed.
Next sacking will be. I think it'll be Ranieri.
Watford
Well,
back
to be
back.
fair,
From Watford.
Watford's track record.
I'm thinking of how they look at Watford.
You know, with me,
Hey, imagine
I'm with Sean.
Hasenhüttl.
Hasenhüttl.
Do you think he's gonna cry when he gets sacked?
To be honest, no. They've started to pick up a
They're
little
doing
bit
good.
of form recently.
They're not doing too bad.
I think
in
it'll be
the league,
Ranieri.
but I'm
He's
saying
he's lost his first two games.
I don't
right?
think anyone's getting sacked anytime soon.
I don't think so
I think
either.
it's thingy. I don't know how Brentford's thing is.
Nah, he won't.
Brentford, they'll never
He'll
sack him.
never
They
sack
love him too much. They love him too much.
And that's that. That's our Premier League managers. Leave a comment below of who you think is the best and the order you think they should go in. Tweet your opinions about the podcast and everything related. Hashtag SDS Pod on Twitter and follow the TikTok at SDS Pod. See you guys next time.